The bottom line is don't dive into the East River, because believe me, there's East River.
All right, let's go back to Lisa G. Why don't you wrap things up?
That's it.
All right,
see you
thank
tomorrow.
you. All right, I got to let Cabbie in to do a quick commercial with his product that he's using to lose weight.
He has a product placement.
Yeah.
His appearance is based on the fact that he promotes this.
Why did anybody call me to go on a product placement?
My name is Cabbie and I act like I am 6. All I can think about is getting my next fix. I'm a loser and a boozer, common sense I lack. What the hell do you expect when your whole world is crack? I walk around crying just like a big sad sack. I borrow money and I never pay it back.
Yeah.
I'm a junkie and a flunky, my whole life's a joke. It's hard to get ahead when you're strung out on coke. I wear shorts and short sleeves so you can see my tats. I'm so obese, just call me Minnesota fat. I desperately search for the love my parents didn't give. If they really love me, I'd know where they live. Where, somebody please help me. Where, everybody is against me. I'd gladly pay you Tuesday for some drugs today. You better call rehab and say I'm on the way. Where my parents dumped me in Minnesota. Hey, bartender, make mine another club.
Well, there's the Cabbie song, which so hits everything right on the head. You got to admit.
It really does. It kind of, the whole broad spectrum.
The greatest single line in any song parody by a staff member or a listener is, I desperately search for the love my parents never give. If they really love me, I'd know where they live.
That is great. Thank you.
How are you guys, man?
Good. Now, I know you're endorsing a weight loss product, but I have to be honest, you're heavier than I've ever seen you.
I've actually lost like 20 pounds since the last time I was here,
So if you weren't on this, you'd be a lot heavier.
I would. After prison, I ballooned up to almost 350.
You came out of prison a new man.
I was thin.
So great.
Yeah,
dude.
He was ripped.
Depression. That's what my psychiatrist told me. It was instead of doing drugs, I ate, and that's all I did was eat.
That's me, man. I relate to Cabbie on that. I really do.
What do you weigh now?
I think last I weighed, I was 308.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's probably more now.
Well, no. I mean, this was like a couple days ago.
Do you think you're under 300 now?
No, I'm probably right around 310. I mean, I got clothes and you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, are you still working here? You're working here.
Yeah, I work here 1 day a week. I struggle to get I've been here. I'm on Faction every Saturday night.
Why don't you get more of a shift?
I don't know. I can't even get a fan interview from these people. Serious, they're really weird about talent.
Yeah.
I have to call my friends in bands to have them call.
Some?
To call, yeah, exactly. No, I mean, literally, I have guys call in from bands, big bands, Queens of the Stone Age, System of a Down, Korn. They call my show on Saturday night, right?
Okay.
And then I get in trouble because I don't use the proper procedure of the talent relations department at Sirius.
Right.
I've sent emails all the way up my chain of command, the bosses here, asking for interviews. I'm not asking for anything special. I'm saying, look, I'll come in on my day off when there's a band up here being interviewed by somebody else to get an interview.
Why do you care about all this? Why don't you just go and do the show?
Because I want to put a show on, man.
So just do your show.
Okay, I come in and play the songs on the list.
But that's what they want.
The button. No, dude.
That's what they want you to do. They're hiring you because
they hired me because I'm a personality, because I put on entertaining radio.
Is that what they want?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they told me they want, a show.
They want a show.
And they want a show on Saturday night. They built up this show on Saturday night, but I can't get an interview. I cannot.
I don't understand what you're saying. This is more confusing than the sewage discussion.
Yeah, that was very confusing. They don't pump raw sewage into the East River, Artie.
I didn't say it was raw, Cabbie.
You said it comes out of Howard's ass and ends up in the East River. It doesn't get much more raw than that.
All I know is you go jet skiing in the East River. And
who jet skis in the East River?
Nobody, because
although some jackasses do around the 4th of July.
Artie, you still talking to Cabbie?
Yeah, no, me and Cabbie are cool. Me and Cabbie had a couple of issues.
There were a couple of... I heard about this.
There was one issue.
You were out of line, Cabbie. I did. I think you went a little out of line.
Okay, answer me how.
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now.
Cabbie,
all right,
tell me how. Well, you admitted it was, dude. I'll give
Cabbie, when he got out of prison, had some financial problems.
Right.
And a couple of people decided to get together.
The Lords. Artie Lange. Bob Levy.
And Bob Levy decided to get together and throw a benefit for Cabbie.
Right.
To get some money, help him get back on his feet, which is very nice.
Howard TV showed up and filmed it.
That's right.
And I filmed it.
Right. So Cabbie filmed it.
Right.
So
Artie
did his stand-up. And the next thing he knows, he goes on CabbieTV.com, which is Cabbie's new
Which is my website.
Right.
Which I've been planning since I got out of prison.
Right.
Because I needed a source of income, a way of life,
no problem.
A personal site where people could reach me, Cabbie.
Well, people want to talk to Cabbie, that's right.
They do, man.
Yeah, I know.
It's crazy. It's out of hand.
So CabbieTV.com.
There's 3 members.
And, is that it?
Yeah.
3 people signed up.
And 2 of them are me.
Right.
Right.
So anyway, Artie goes on. He finds out.
Well, somebody ran to Artie and said, Cabbie put up everything.
Yeah, but no, Cav, I'm glad they did, because, listen, let me say.
No, let me just finish telling, and then we'll get into it.
Yeah.
We all did stand-up at this time.
Right. So Artie's entire stand-up act is on CabbieTV.com. Cabbie didn't even ask permission. And, so Artie got upset, and rightly someone said, hey, listen, Cabbie, you put my whole stand-up on your CabbieTV.com.
And the second he said it, I pulled it down.
He did.
I did not realize it was going to be a problem
but that's not what I heard. I heard. Then it was a whole negotiation, and then Artie... This is what happened. Cabbie
How was it a negotiation?
So Artie had somebody call Cabbie to tell him to take it down, and Cabbie goes, I want to hear it from Artie himself. So now he's forcing Artie to
Because I didn't know who it was.
Him, right. Yeah. No, but I get...
So I didn't know who it was.
Artie calls Cabbie.
For all I know, it's Shuley calling.
Well, wait a second. Artie calls Cabbie.
Right.
And now it was like, okay... So Cabbie gets, instead of just taking the whole thing down, he gets Artie to agree to put up a couple of minutes of the stand-up on CabbieTV.
No, I said, Artie, would you have a problem if I put up a couple of minutes?
Right. Okay. So Artie said to him, hey, Cabbie, guess what? I don't have a problem, but let me clear the couple of minutes. Let me approve them.
And I did that.
No. You just put them up without going...
Oh, your assistant's... Your assistant.
No, listen.
All right,
Kev, I'm gonna help you out here, because you're about 80% right, Howard.
You need to call your assistant.
But I'm gonna help you out here right now. I'm gonna help you out here.
But do you see what you get when you help Cabbie?
I understand.
No, your assistant Teddy. Then
here's what happened.
He said I could put it up. He said that the approval was yours.
Kev, if you let me talk, you're gonna be helped here.
Go ahead, help me out.
I'm about to help you out from where you're at right now.
All right.
There's always controversy.
So, we go there. I think I did about 20. I had to close the the night, you know.
Yeah, you did a great job. Artie hits a home run.
Okay, so I think I was at, 23 minutes or whatever. Yeah. So someone tells me that it's on Cabbie's website. Now,
Shuli cries about it.
Shuli didn't say anything.
Shuli cries about it.
It was on somebody had it on their computer here, and we were looking at Cabbie's website after we heard about it.
It's a great website, right? CabbieTV.com.
It's a fantastic website.
Yeah, thanks.
So it is. So I'm looking, I'm bummed for a couple of reasons. First of all, it's not the greatest venue to do stand-up at. You know, it's not what you don't mean to have it out into the stratosphere of, like, a band is behind me.
You weren't taping for...
They're taping. I'm there to do somebody a favor.
Right.
It's a live performance. I don't want it out in the stratosphere. Secondly, there's some newer material that I tried that's not really there yet, and it's out there for everyone to see.
You want control of your
I don't want to go to a club
I wasn't trying
and
to
do
fuck
material
you.
that they heard already on Cabbie.com, and not the way I wanted heard, you know. So I had a big issue with it. So I said, this is stuff, but I was traveling. I had a busy day, so I had Teddy, which, you know what, me and Cabbie...
Were you sorry in some respect that you even got started with this whole thing?
No, because it helped Cabbie. I was one day at work, you know, on Christmas Eve. It was fun to go there.
Yeah.
Anyway. So here's where I made a little bit of... Me and Cabbie are friends. We've known each other for a long time. I shouldn't have had my assistant call him. That was a move. But I was very busy. I said, Teddy, call Cabbie up.
And I didn't know who Teddy was.
But that should have been enough for Cabbie.
And I said, Teddy, call Cabbie up and just say, look,
I didn't know who Teddy was.
Please take this down. So Teddy calls me back and goes, he wants to hear it from you. I got that. So from a hotel room in Cleveland, where I was, I call Cab and I say, listen, Cab, that Teddy guy is my assistant. I should have told you that. But please, I'm not comfortable with it. Could you take it down?
And it was down.
Cabbie says, fine, no problem. It's done. But can I leave like a minute or two up, like you introducing me and maybe one or two jokes about me?
Right.
I'm going, that's fine. I'd just like to see it first. So he goes, cool. I never get any tape from Cabbie to see it. What he did was, he put it on the website.
No, not true.
Okay, so he expected me to go to the website and see it like everybody else.
Of course.
And then,
this is not true. This is not. See, and this is not what happened.
Okay.
I sent it to your assistant.
Right.
Okay. After a month, I called your assistant, Teddy.
Right.
And Teddy said, "Oh, I'll take the heat round for it. I'll say Artie said it's okay because I looked at it." And that is the honest-to-God truth.
You know what? I'll tell you what. I believe you. I really do. I believe you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why I put it back up.
Because honestly,
I sent it to him. I did not put it back up. It was down for a month.
I've had some issues with Teddy lately, and you know what? That sounds like his M.O. a little.
And he just me.
Okay, listen. Fine, I believe
If you want it down, I'll take it back down.
But no, he told me what it was, and I briefly looked at it. It's fine. I'm happy with it up there. That's cool. But you know, but the only thing, Cab, is I love you, man, but just throwing the whole stand-up set up there. And
I didn't know. Listen, and I apologize, and I took it. No.
You're not supposed to do that.
All right, well,
the Lords didn't have a problem with their whole set being up there.
But they're the Lords. I don't know. Look,
they're the next big thing. They got a reality television show coming out.
I respect them, but we're just different people.
I
have a different situation.
Dude, you're the king.
I'm not the king. I'm just
You
saying.
are? No. And you better not quit this show.
What's all that? First of all,
what's all that?
You think I think I'm the king for this? I'm a comedian trying to make a living on the road.
No, dude, I'm saying you're the king because you helped me out. Dude, I love you.
Right. I know.
And Teddy's me. And you.
Forget about Teddy. I'm
a fine Teddy.
I'm believing you. Don't worry about Teddy. I'll take care of Teddy. Don't find Teddy.
I'll rape Teddy.
Don't rape Teddy.
Teddy better watch out.
And the other issue that's come up is...
he'll straighten out that work problem you have.
The other issue that's come up is...
you need an assistant?
What about
Cabbie? I loaned Cabbie some money about a decade ago, and did
you ever get it back?
He gave me some of it back, but not a lot.
How much did you lend?
You're going to ask him now when he's down on his luck?
So we're going on the air again with that, Artie.
No. It's been on the air already.
I know, but he's bringing it back up on the air.
Yes, he is.
All right.
He wants his money.
But see, you could bring that up off the air, Artie.
Why?
I have brought it up off the air.
It's more embarrassing to me that he brings it up on the air.
Yeah, but it's embarrassing to him to bring it up. He shouldn't have to bring it up off the air. You should just take care of the...
You know what?
But listen, I was going to talk to him off the air today.
No, you won't.
No, I was. Honestly.
I don't believe you.
You don't have to believe me.
But I don't believe you.
Oh, I actually was.
Cab, I have friends who've gotten out of prison. It's a hard time.
I actually was.
I would never...
And it's kind of embarrassing that he does it again, but whatever.
Okay, fuck
I'm going to put the whole thing up there.
But isn't it embarrassing?
It's going up today. Backwards.
All right.
Why should Artie have to bring it up at all?
I'm putting it up backwards today. You're gonna be upside down on the internet.
Give Artie
𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗍.
Why don't you give Artie $50 a week?
I
don't see Artie. I'm never here to see Artie.
I don't see it.
I don't see him.
I don't see the guys who give me my paycheck every weekend.
I'll send it to Teddy.
Don't send it to Teddy. I don't trust him.
Yeah.
How long have you been out of jail?
10 months. Actually, I saw my probation officer on Monday, and we should be done in July.
Good. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and really, you got to get the weight thing under control. You're using my 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗍.
I am using my 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗍, and it's
those are good guys. I met them once on a plane. They're very nice guys, 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗍.
All right.
Yeah, it's 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗍𝗍Ignite. They're doing the MySpace thing, too, and they're selling it cheap on there. They put up a MySpace page. They're going to give, like, a special. They're running a special. But it's CabbieTV.com, dude. I'm filming TV. I'm filming TV, and that's launching, but I still can't mention it because, dude, why did you bring that up on the air again? I was going to talk to you off the air about that.
Can't forget it. I'm sorry.
Do you like my shirt?
It's great. 𝗛𝗲𝗍𝗍 eats cock. Well, what's your problem with 𝗛𝗲𝗍𝗍?
Yeah, I mean, why are you...
I don't know. I just figured, because, the whole news department, they eat cock.
Wow.
I actually brought a cock for them to eat today. Because you guys do a lot of that cock eating around here, don't you?
Yes, we do. Hey, so
that's for Sal. Or is it Richard? Who's eating the cock?
Are you working at K-Rock now?
Well, it's funny. The K-Rock thing, Free FM blew up.
Right.
And they let everybody go but Opie and Anthony.
Right.
And right now it's just kind of running on autopilot. Kevin Weatherly's running things.
Right.
And I still have a job, just pushing buttons.
Playing music? Or?
Yeah, just playing music.
Okay.
They don't have jocks yet. No talking.
All right, so it's a job.
Yeah, no. Tom C's always looked out for me.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
I'm an earner. Right. I'm leaving here and I'm going to meet a client over there.
Right.
So, we'll see what happens. They got to hire a PD, and it's going to probably be up to the PD. Right. A lot of names have been tossed around, a lot of rumors. And
I heard the name Steve Kingston mentioned.
That was, that's a rumor that's been flying around. Hell, Rob Cross, Chuck Roast.
Yeah.
He's been kicked around. Actually, I might apply for it.
He certainly has been kicked around.
But, I mean, I think it's big that K-Rock's coming back.
Right.
I think my personal opinion was that they made a mistake by trying to do the FM talk thing.
I agree.
I think they just should have stayed playing music.
Right. I agree.
You left.
I don't know why they didn't consult you when they left.
Well, I was in prison.
I think that was
it actually seems like you know a lot more than most of the people who were making all those.
When I saw that
maybe that's why Tom wanted to see you so badly during that time.
Maybe.
Wanted to talk to you about the programming.
Well, I really honestly also think that they should program it for New Jersey and Long Island and stay away from programming it for New York. New York's a little too hip. Mm-hmm. People in New York have iPods and ride the subways. They don't listen to the hard rock and heavy metal.
Hey, you think you're going to be able to stay out of prison?
Yeah, why wouldn't I be?
I don't know.
You don't think he's going to be a repeat offender?
I don't know.
No.
They seem to be keeping him on a tight leash with that probation officer.
You're paying your taxes, right? Good. That's all you need.
I'm actually working out a deal with a company called J.K. Harris. They negotiate a deal with the government for, to settle my tax debt. Thank you for bringing that up, Artie.
Yeah, so you got a lot of bills.
Yeah, I do got a lot of bills.
How much money do you owe the government?
Between state and federal, I think it comes close to about $200,000.
$200?
Right. Yeah.
200. Jeez.
You don't have that either.
No. Yeah.
Well, if I were you, I'd file my taxes every day. I wouldn't even wait till April 15th. I would just file them every day. So, what do I owe?
Well, and that was the big thing, was filing my taxes. I hadn't done it in a while.
I also told Cabbie, if he could come up with 10 minutes of stand-up, which I think he could, I would take him on the road. I'd pay you very well, too.
I don't know that I'm a stand-up guy.
10 minutes, 5 minutes.
He's not feeling it. Dominic, you're on the air. Dominic Barbara.
Number one, Artie, instead of paying me the $1,000 you owe me, I'll pay Cabbie's death?
First of all, Dominic, no, I'm not going to let you do that. Second of all, when are we going to dinner? I owe you money, man.
Number 2,
Il Milano.
If you send someone to the office today, you can have my limo for the next, till you go on vacation, 9 days. Just take it.
Oh, thank you.
Is that the Bentley or the Rolls Royce?
Thank you, Dominic.
No, the regular limo with the air conditioner.
Very embarrassing to me that Dominic has to lend me
Right, his air conditioner works.
Have to go out to,
No, I'm fine. Everything is fine. Don't worry about me. I'll be okay.
Yeah, but I want you to try the system in the limo anyway.
I know. It's okay, Dominic. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
So what happened between you two? Can I ask?
Well,
Wasn't there like didn't you guys have like a big fight or something?
No.
It wasn't a big fight.
No, I heard like you and him.
It was a
off
dumb on-air fight.
He just told me I'm not his bro. That's all. I thought he was my bro.
And Howard told me that I'm fat and obese. And
I did not
someone with
say
a
that.
fat fetish would be interested.
Yeah, there was a girl who liked fat
go
guys.
again.
Is that a bad thing?
No, let me tell you something.
No,
The girl wrote a letter and said she likes fat guys and she's really attracted to Artie.
And then he claimed he did it because he's my friend and it wasn't an on-air thing. It's an on-air thing. I didn't sign up here.
It is an on-air thing.
I didn't sign up here to be your friend. I signed up to make the show better.
I didn't say that.
Bit
I
makes
thought
the
we
show
were friends.
better. It's not a friendly thing you do.
I thought we were friends. That's all.
You've done a million things over the last 6 years to show you're a great friend. A million
I
things.
would think so.
That wasn't one of them. That's my only point. That's
Okay.
for the show.
But I just was telling you I was doing it out of yes, good radio, absolutely.
Right, and then that's it.
And
he
B, a nice
doesn't want to
thing.
find a piece of ass on the air.
If you think it's good,
Right.
if you think it's good,
Yesterday he got a girl on the air and he was thrilled.
if you think
I
it's
don't
good,
know.
and she didn't have a fat fetish, that's my point.
Who knows if she
How
does
do
or
you know?
doesn't? We didn't ask her.
God, I hope she doesn't.
Probably does.
But if you think it's good radio, that's okay. Then do it. That's it, and I'm fine.
I just thought we were
I'll
bros.
deal
That's
with
all.
it. And
I
I'll
made a
deal
mistake.
with it.
I made a
Do
mistake.
you think we're
We're
bros?
not bros. We're brothers.
Do you think
No.
we're bros?
Me and you?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Really?
Of course.
How though?
Because I'm afraid to tell you I'm not. I don't need to get obsessive emails. What do you mean I'm not your brother?
No.
I thought we were brothers.
No, but I wouldn't call you my bro. I mean, you wouldn't bail me out of jail.
Hell no, I wouldn't.
Exactly. That's what a bro does.
No.
You wouldn't, like, stand up for me in a bar fight.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not your bro.
Right. I mean, I don't take offense to it.
Okay.
But don't lie about it.
Well, listen.
I don't think there's
You know what I'm
anybody
saying?
doing those things.
I don't care.
Better lie to you than to deal with you.
But who are you doing those things for?
Nobody.
Betho.
And who? Betho.
Yeah.
Hey, so, Cabbie.
Yeah.
So you're doing well.
Did you check out my website?
I saw CabbieTV.com.
Oh, Howard
And,
TV. I knew it. You fucking prick. I knew it.
I saw
You're
Cabbie
such
TV.
a dick.
I saw CabbieTV.com.
Howard, if you want to see Cabbie's website, you can either do that or I could just give you the DVD of my stand-up.
That might be simpler.
I'll give you a
No, but Cabbie, I'm happy
Do you
for
really think it looks like your site? Because
No,
somebody
not at
said
all.
that.
Not at all.
Only exactly.
My balls, your chin, fat boy. Yo.
Are you done getting tattooed?
No, not yet.
More space is on your
Where
skin.
do you have left?
I'm actually thinking about setting a world's record with a tattoo.
No, don't put them on your
What is
face.
that?
No, I can't talk about it.
What do you mean?
It's another big deal I got going.
Me and Cabbie are going to tour as a comedy team. You know what we're calling ourselves?
What?
610 pounds.
All right, so Cabbie, let's sum up. First of all, why Cabbie's here today. He is a representative of I-57 Ignite.
Yes.
There's a website called, as you're wearing on your shirt,
MyI57.com.
MyI57.com. It is a great pill to take.
Yes, it gives you mad energy. It helps you when you want to have sex.
Right.
It helps suppress your appetite. And I'm telling you what.
Better than ephedra?
way better than a feather. 𝗪𝗏𝗪. Say it with
𝗪𝗏𝗪.
𝗪𝗏𝗪. The owner's wife lost 50 pounds on it.
I saw the pictures of her on the
You saw her in here with her huge cans?
Yes, she looks great.
I went out for drinks with them, and I don't drink, but I wanted to drink her up. Let me tell you.
Yeah, well,
I would have ate her ass right there in front of her husband. 𝗪𝗏𝗪.
Are you having Sabby?
Yeah, regularly, Robin.
Yeah?
I'd like to few. I've always wanted to. I do.
Are you having sex?
Yeah.
What's his name?
See, you always got to go there. You guys are like having boys lick balls. Listen, I've been a fag for years on this show, but you guys are like fagging out in the studio.
You're no way near as faggy as the people on this show.
Right.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know about that.
I'm all fan.
He's had dick in his ass.
When I was 14.
I don't care how
I don't
old.
do it on the air for money.
And when you were in the Army, you had a gay son.
Nah, dude.
You told me you
I
did.
sucked a dick.
Richard licked balls. I mean, what the fuck?
On the air.
If you suck a dick, honestly, Cabbie, and this will be the last time we talk about it, but if you suck a dick, you're gay.
Plato sucked dicks, bro.
I'm serious.
That he was gay.
That's gay.
Hey, what's up, Ralph?
Hold on, can I say something, Cabbie? Didn't you say that you received anal? Didn't you admit to that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was when I was a kid, man.
He was 14.
Now you're grown.
Did you swallow a guy's load?
No. On my shoulder.
It ended up on your shoulder?
I had one on the chest, but I was wearing a jacket.
I know.
A sweatshirt.
Wait a minute. Didn't you say you did the glory hole thing or the...
Well, I wasn't necessarily always the receiver in that situation.
Oh, jeez.
What about the couple you picked up in a cab and you went home with them? And the guy from the ass?
He didn't feed the ass, and I'm not going to go there anymore. CabbieTV.com, you want to hear about all that.
What is it, Ralph?
I was young. Hey, dude, no offense. What diet are you promoting? You're as fat as hell. Twinkie diet?
Oh, so wait.
Dude, so you're going to have... How can you come in and promote a diet?
You're going to have that come in here, and when we're talking about a sponsor and talk...
Dude,
so what do you bring to Sirius, bro?
But you're fat.
Yo, dude, I'm losing weight.
Losing weight. He lost.
You're a sorry sack of losing weight.
You got to start somewhere.
You should go back to jail. That was good for you. You looked good when you
can't
came
even believe this guy. This client's
he's
a lot of money, dude.
Against the client, he's saying
piece of shit.
You're probably eating Twinkies and washing it down with I-57. Or whatever that is.
Here's it.
𝗪𝗏𝗪.
He was fatter, is the point.
Well, I heard that's a lie.
Why would you even do that?
I don't like that because what you're missing here is he got out of prison and he gained weight and now he's doing something about it.
Yeah.
He lost 20 pounds.
Yeah. So why don't you leave now?
Was he fat when you saw Marty? When he did that charity show? And you should have taken the money from the charity show and paid Artie back then.
What are you doing here, by the way? Why are you here, even?
Why are you here?
I'm judging the hot chicken.
Okay. All right.
I just wandered in.
So
Wait, I'm trying to think. Were you fat when we that was December. You would put some weight on.
I mean, this guy's got to be kidding. You lost 20 pounds already.
Yeah. And you're just being stupid.
Get out of here. All right,
lose another 60 and then come in.
All right.
Right.
Go suck a cock.
That would be your suggestion.
Go shave somebody's back.
Hey, dude, you're the only cocksucker in the room.
I don't know. There's a lot of them on this show from what I hear.
Man.
It's crazy.
Hey, Cab, good to see you.
Hey,
this is why I voted for Cabbie in the Stuttering John contest.
I should have won that.
You should have.
I voted for you, bro.
You were robbed.
Because I would never suck a cock on the air like Richard does.
Well,
we're going to take a break, and then when we come back, we're going to do this hot chick contest.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
I saw some of the chicks. What, you shag these girls off the street?
Well, don't say anything yet. We're having a big contest.
Okay, I don't know what's going on, but holy fuck.
I'll tell you the whole deal when we get back. We'll be back right after these.
Tight-lipped about
Wait, Howard.
I want to hear about
Howard, CabbieTV.com.
All right, CabbieTV.com.
Check it out.
MyI57.com.
Yes, check it.
All right, we'll be back
Word
right
money
after these words. All right.
Crazy stuff happening on the show today. We had Eli Roth come in and talk today. 888-783-7610. Crazy stuff happening in the hallways of Sirius.
The madhouse.
And crazy stuff happening on the show today. We had Eli Roth come in and talk about Hostel 2. Cabbie stopped by, and some people are wondering why. Artie gave his detailed explanation of how the New York sewer system works, but let's go to the phones. Bill in Rome, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, now, guys.
What's up, Bill?
Both of them Oceans movies sucked anyway. But anyway, I'm kind of pissed off at Howard for having Cabbie in there again. Why does he keep on having them back in there? I mean, all he does is use them.
Yes. You know what? The audience wanted us to have him back in because we hadn't finished yelling at him.
Really? Oh, okay.
Like people, after that whole thing went down with him using, doing the website and everything. Right. Like people wanted us to sort of confront him and ask him what was going on.
Right.
And I find him interesting on the air. I admit, like Will walked by me today. And I've always been a Cabbie proponent in the sense of, like, I love him on the air. And off the air, I've always had sort of a soft spot in my heart for him. And we'll walk by today, he goes, "You're done with him, aren't you?" I go, "A little bit. A little bit."
I mean...
And I don't mean on the air, I mean as a person.
I think it was at the point where it was like 2 people left on this planet that still found him, quote-unquote, interesting and good for the show. And that was you and Howard. You guys have real big soft spots for this guy. I just think he's constantly pissed in your guys' faces for years and has no respect for any of this.
I'm going to go out on a big limb right now, by the way, and I know it's a sore spot. Teddy took a lot of flack on the show today, but I don't believe Cabbie for a second. And when Artie was doing the whole rap, well, Teddy's been messing things up. I believe you, Cabbie. I'm like, why would you sell your third nickel?
That was horrible. I love Artie so much, but to not investigate it before you go, oh, yeah, you're probably right, Teddy did that.
Yeah, because, I mean, Cabbie has no credibility in this area.
But even if it's just not... Teddy, did you do it?
Yeah, Teddy, did you feel like Artie wasn't backing you up?
What happened was, okay, he came in last time. Artie saw, back there, he saw the website. He saw 35 minutes, his whole set of stand-up on the website.
And can I stop you for a second? For Cabbie to have the audacity to say that he didn't know that Artie would care... But, it would be bad to put a musician's 35-minute set up there. But when you start putting a comedian's set up on a website, you're taking away. People don't want to hear comedy over and over again.
It's one step further than that because it's the comedian's set who did a benefit for you to put money in your pocket.
So I thought that was a thing when Cabbie said, I didn't know that would be a problem.
Go ahead, Teddy.
No. So then, so Artie came in here. He didn't even come on the air that day. He just handed me a piece of paper. It said, after wrap-up show, call Cabbie and have him take it down immediately. I called Cabbie. That whole thing went down. I want to talk to Art myself. I got him in touch with Artie. They agreed he was going to email me a 2-minute clip. He emailed it to me. Unfortunately, I couldn't really get... It's not like I can print it out and show Artie. I needed to get him near a computer. I didn't get him near a computer. So I saw it, and I said, you know what? I called Art, left a message saying, call Cabbie back and say it's fine. I saw it. Trust me, it's fine. He didn't call Cabbie back, so it did sit for like 3 weeks. Cabbie calls me 3 weeks later and goes, what the hell? Why didn't you tell? And I said, Cab, I'm sorry. I already should have called you. I've seen it. I'm making the executive decision here. Just put it up. It's fine. He puts it up. And then, so it did. I mean, honestly, it was, I feel bad for Cabbie as well. I mean, I know. Well, you know what, though? He didn't deserve to get that much.
No, he should have never. Here's the argument. He should have never put that up in the first place. Yes. He should have known enough not to do that. And again, to defend Teddy on the Artie thing, Artie has no computer, no BlackBerry, no phone. When Artie shuts his phone off, you call him, you don't get voicemail. You get a message that says, this number is no longer in service.
Right.
And he does that on purpose. So it's not like you can forward a file to Artie, and I'm sure Teddy goes to Artie, hey, come here, let me show it to you on my computer, and Artie's like, not today.
Now, another interesting conversation that occurred during the interview, I thought, was when Cabbie asked Howard about the bro thing and how he responded. Hit number 3, Teddy.
Do you think we're bros?
Me and you?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Really?
Of course.
How, though?
Because I'm afraid to tell you I'm not. I don't need to get obsessive emails. What do you mean I'm not your brother?
No.
I thought we were brothers.
No, but I wouldn't call you my bro. I mean, you wouldn't bail me out of jail.
Hell no, I wouldn't.
Exactly. That's what a bro does.
No.
You wouldn't, like, stand up for me in a bar fight.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not your bro.
Right. I mean, I don't take offense to it.
Okay.
But don't lie about it.
Well, listen.
I don't think there's anybody doing those things.
I don't care.
Better lie to you than to deal with you.
You know what's funny with Cabbie's logic? He has no bros because nobody bailed him out of jail.
Right.
That's true.
It's just he's just ridiculous, and I think.
No, I do have a soft spot for him. I also thought it was funny today that he was wearing a shirt that said like "𝗛cie sucks cock" or something, but he spelled 𝗛cie wrong.
Of course, and you know, let's talk facts here. We know for a fact that there's one person that sucked cock, and that's the guy wearing that shirt. So if anybody, it's him. But thank you for the flattery.
Let's go to Doug in Hartford. Doug, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, guys, one thing, when Artie was saying today that, Cabbie, you could go on, do stand-up with me, Cabbie was like, well, Art, I'm not really a stand-up guy, and he wasn't kidding.
I sort of caught that, too, when he said that.
That was great.
Thanks for calling.
Hey, what's up, guys? I understand why you have him on the radio and all, but what a loser. And the other thing that gets me is all that guy does is just whine, moan, and it's always somebody else's fault why he can't succeed. After all this time, I mean, doesn't that add up to him just being a complete loser?
You look at him and you judge him however you want. I used to take an art class when I was in college, and my art teacher always used to say, look at a piece of art, and they goes up to it and they go, I love it, that's great. Whoever it goes to goes, I hate it, it's garbage, and they tell you, that's great, too. The worst thing that can happen is somebody walks by and says, nah,
no reaction.
And nobody ever walks by Cabbie and doesn't react one way or the other.
No, he certainly provokes a reaction.
Well, and it's a catch-22 for me because part of me, I don't like the guy, and I don't, somebody talks about you defend yourself, right. But at the same time, I'm a fan of the show, and I hate him on this show. And, part of me thinks the less I get into it with him, the less he's interesting, at this point.
So you felt by staying away today you're reducing, which is not a bad thought.
Nobody told me he was coming in. Had I known, I would have been here early, and I probably would have gone in, but I like it better this way that I didn't go in, because let him be uninteresting.
Jeff in Jersey, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, now.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, 𝗛cie. Is that on your end?
What's that?
Okay. Hey, I caught Cabbie's show in passing over the weekend on Faction 28, Saturday night. I called him in to do a request for a band called Nuclear Assault, and he started keying it in to the system, and he's spelling it nuclear, N-E-C. I just love I got a kick out of that.
You like when Cabbie comes on the show, Jeff?
It's funny. I have issues with Cabbie, because it seems like he's always screwing over the one guy that, really is, on his side. But, and then I heard his show, and I kind of got a kick out of it. It seemed like a fun thing. And I didn't catch the show this morning. I catch it on the replay, and I'm hearing what went down, and I'm, pissed off at Cabbie again. It's crazy.
Okay. You got to like someone for them to be able to piss you off.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely gets reaction out of you, no doubt. Even when he walked in, Robin said, oh, I didn't expect to see you here again.
She might have said, what the f*** are you doing here?
Yeah, so has the patience worn thin? Do you think that might be the last time for a while, or the fact that he gets the reaction means he's going to come back?
No, I think that I'm not sure when he'll be back again, but I think he's always capable of doing something that will make him interesting to come back again.
Rob in L.A., welcome to the wrap-up show.
Hello?
Hey, Rob.
Hey, how's it going? I wanted to point out that Cabbie's a total hack. I don't know if you guys have noticed his weight loss commercial. He totally stole a line from 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗍 where he goes, hey, baby. He's a total hack, and he should just completely ban him from the show. I hate him just like
He also stole a line from Rodney Dangerfield where he goes, how you guys doing tonight? That was another line he stole.
Yeah, I don't know that you can copyright hey, baby.
Hey! Wow, come here.
Jessica Alba just walked by, and producer Jim McClure will now earn his keep.
Hey, if she comes in, what will we talk to her about?
Well, maybe we can set JD up like we set up Artie yesterday with...
Hey, JD, is there a lot of pressure for you when you do Letterman? What can we talk to you about?
Like, what are you going on? Oh, I'm taping it.
Which is Fantastic Four.
Talking about honey.
Honey.
Yes,
Well, I wonder why she wouldn't come in. Maybe because 7 people just irate.
Window. Jim, what's the verdict?
You know what? You realize you should walk by a bunch of guys that look like they're from the not athletic fraternity.
All we were missing was like construction vests.
Whoa, Jessica! Hey, Bill Spitz over here! Nice comfort, baby!
Something tells me a bunch of Fantastic Four experts would have shown up in the studio.
We should put the studio in the exit, so you have to like walk through it to get out.
You should see when she was down by Maxim. Like all of a sudden, everybody had something to do in that area.
Of course, that's the way it works.
You're see installers to the stars Richie Balinson out there installing a radio in the lobby right next to her.
Yeah, he always manages to be near a hot chick.
Now, what's going on at Robbins today is like the news is going. Howard TV is going to be there. Dr. Ronnie, of course. Like, is everyone moving in?
It's like a production. Robin's got her own reality show for the next 14 days. I remember Robin doing a rap years ago about the whole colonic thing.
High colonic.
Yeah, the high colonic thing. And she said that when you would pass something, when she would pass something recognizable, that they would all make a big deal out of it. And she was talking about how she passed like a piece of carrot, and they all talked about it. That makes sense.
Gina, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, I was looking at like, Candy Creek. Remember the time we told the TV was coming out? I had tears coming out of my eyes that day.
Yeah, I was never... I did not buy into the Cabbie lost his mind for 3 weeks right before sentencing.
Yeah.
But...
Oh, I'm sorry, I cut you off there. I didn't mean to do that. Nahal, is that how I say your name in Virginia?
Nahal, yeah.
You're on the wrap-up show.
Hi, I just wanted to say hi to Shuli real quick.
Shalom.
Shuli's not here, but...
Oh, he's not? Okay, well, anyways, I think Cabbie is a loser, and I think he's boring, and whenever he's on the radio, I just turn it off.
Do you really? I know people say stuff like that all the time, but do you really turn it off?
No, I really do, because everything he says on the air is just and it just sounds so, like, made up, and like he was thinking about it before he came into the studio that day.
He did think about a lot about his website today.
Are you aware he's a Gulf War veteran?
I don't give up what he says. I don't believe anything that comes out of his fat mouth.
Okay, thanks, Nahal, for your point of view. Let's go to John in West Palm Beach. John, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Good, John. What's on your mind?
No, I was just thinking, you know, with Artie, with all those problems and everything, and I hate to lose Artie on the show. And, you know, you guys are not really in morning drive anymore, being that you're not on terrestrial radio. I was thinking, you know, would it be a big deal if you guys maybe moved the show till 10 o'clock or 12 o'clock? You know, being that it runs all day long, is it a real big thing to run the show, you know, to come in at 6 and do the show from 6 in the morning?
We did do it at 6 in the morning.
No, I'm saying, would it be a big deal for, you know, even Howard has said that he gets jealous sometimes, you know, Beth goes out you know, at night, you know, and he would like to have a life. I mean, would it be a big thing to come in and do the show like at 10 o'clock or 12 o'clock, you know, instead of coming in at 6 to do the show?
We shot at a time change?
I don't know the answer to that, but I know like you're saying it like it's no big deal, and there's a lot of other people out there that think that. I think that the way it's running right now, that this is the way it needs to run. But you never know. What the listeners demand. Oh, that I would have to see their demands. I would tell you the greatest year of my life. The first year I worked on the show was 3 to 7. I got it at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. We were off at 6:58. I could be at any game, any concert, and still be at work in time for noon the next day. It was awesome.
All right, that music, whatever that music is, what is that, Teddy? Thank you. This is time to end the wrap-up show. Thanks to everybody for stopping by. Benji, JD, Doug, Gary. Anybody have anything to plug?
You call him now, they'll answer. I call him Mr. Irrelevant.
Artie-Lang.com. All right, Artie on Letterman tonight. Howard TV heading down to Robbins. Thank you for listening to the wrap-up.
Howard Stern Show ends, and the wrap-up show begins. Welcome to
Good morning, everybody. What's happening? I was just reading in page 6 how I'm being sued for $100 million, me and Sirius, for Cabbie's nonsense.
Are you serious?
Well, I mean,
really?
It's all right. I'll vigorously defend myself.
But wait a minute. Are you really telling me Cabbie is thinking of filing a
No, not Cabbie. Well, this is a result of being a friend to Cabbie, which I will no longer be.
I knew he would do something. That's why I asked you a few weeks ago, had he burned his bridge?
Yeah.
He was working on it.
Yeah, I mean, I invite Cabbie calls me all the time, says, can I come in? And I go, sure, anytime you want. So evidently, he comes in and he walks in the room, and according to this in the paper, I don't even know if this is true or not, I go, boy, you look fat. And so evidently he is here on a mission to promote a product that says he's thin. So therefore I'm supposed to know that, and I sabotage and cost the company hundreds of millions of dollars.
How could they prove that?
Well, as the headline says, suit versus Stern has fat chance. But this is what I love about I don't care about this lawsuit. I care about this so-called friend of mine.
Could you imagine?
Who I not only wrote to in prison, not only befriended and got him a job here and pushed hard for him to get a job here, but this is the lunatic this guy is, and what he is. But, you know, that's why we have him on the show, because he's an ant. This has gone too far in my life.
Like I said, I thought he was anxious to burn the bridge, and now he's found the match.
He's on some sort of weird tear.
Yeah.
Again, this is self-destructive behavior at its absolute finest.
And most blatant.
He gets out of jail and destroys
the
biggest contact he could possibly have.
Yeah, I mean, I like the guy.
Friendship from a business standpoint.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's just like,
well,
Jesus.
and then, you know, I guess, you know, Tom was nice to him, too, because I talked to Tom about, you know, hey, can you give Cabbie a job over at Free FM? So I guess now he's, you know, he's riding high. He's got a job over there, and it's like he'll burn that bridge, too.
Of course. I mean, he's abused every friend he's ever had.
Howard Stern's about to be hit. This is from page 6. I don't know anything about any lawsuit, but I don't even know if it's real. But he was about to be hit with a $100 million lawsuit by an advertiser who claims his weight loss product was trashed on the King of All Media show, resulting in a dramatic drop in sales. I doubt all of that, but maybe it's true. I don't know. But Cabbie walked in. I don't know what he's promoting. I don't know what he's doing. He comes in, and he's fat. And I said, you look fat. And he said to me, hey, I'm on, I guess it was I-57.
Yeah.
He goes, I'm on it, and I lost 20 pounds so far. I go, good for you.
Right. He said he had gained a lot of weight, and he'd lost 20 of it, that weight he gained.
So evidently Ralph was here that day to judge a contest or something, and he comes in and he says on the air to Cabbie, hey, Cabbie, you look fatter than ever. How dare you come in here and promote a weight loss product? And myself and Cabbie both said, hey, dude, he's working on it. That's why he's taking a shot of Boudre, I-57 Ignite. That's the extent of it. You know, and Ralph's allowed to come in and say what anyone's allowed to say what they want. This is not a paid commercial that Cabbie's here for. As far as I know, maybe it is. I don't know. But, you know, Cabbie, you know, and then, so in this they go crazy. It's a ridiculous thing, but my point in bringing it up, and I normally wouldn't bring it up because it's frivolous, but the fact of the matter is that Cabbie is an ant, and we know he's an ant. He was our ant, but now he's gone too far with me. And I knew something was up when he started sending me hateful emails about how I've burned him.
Oh, yeah.
You know, oh, really? Okay. Let's see. Okay. Howard Stern's about to be hit with a $100 million lawsuit by an advertiser who claims his weight loss product was trashed by the King of All Media show, resulting in dramatic drop in sales. Kelly Lockwood, CEO of JEC Nutrition, told Page 6 he shelled out hundreds of thousands of dollars to promote his fat-burning 𝗦57 Ignite on Stern's Gab Fest on Sirius. On June 6, he said 𝗦𝗵ici𝗄𝗿𝗍, a.k.a. Crazy Cabbie, was on the talk show about how he shed 20 pounds with the product. No, that's not why he was on the show. He was on my show because he's Crazy Cabbie and he's a friend of mine. It's the only reason he's on the show. And if a guy walks in here and he's fat, I'm going to comment that he's fat. And he explained that he is trying to lose weight with 𝗦57 and has so far lost 20 pounds. So good. That's it. Has nothing to do with disparaging a product. The first thing out of Howard Stern was, the first thing out of Howard's mouth was, geez, Cabbie, you look fatter than ever. Well, I have to listen to a tape if I said that. And if I said that, I'm fine with it. So what? What is that? That doesn't disparage any product. How is that disparaging toward the product? Because Cabbie is fat. I know a lot of people on the zone and they're fat.
That's the reason they're on these things. They're fat.
The first thing out of Howard Stern's, then Stern's sidekick. No, he's not my sidekick. He's Ralph. Says to Cabbie something like, no, Cabbie, this is not the first thing. I have nothing to do with what Ralph says.
And Ralph came in late in the appearance.
He said, what the hell are you doing in here promoting a weight loss product, you fat piece of shit? Why don't you lose 60 more pounds and then come back? So, fine. And then the owner of the company goes, this was horrendous for us. Well, maybe it is. Maybe you should get a different spokesperson then. I don't know what to tell you. But nobody's here censoring themselves. Our sales have dropped more than 20%. Come on. In 7 minutes, he undid all the good work we did. Who did? Ralph? So sue Ralph. What do you want from me? Ralph walked in and said, Cabbie's a fat piece of shit, shouldn't be promoting a product. And Cabbie said, you know what? I'm working on losing weight. And guess what? I've got a product that's helping me, 𝗦57 Ignite, and I've lost 20 pounds. What's wrong with that? How does that disparage a product? Cabbie is fat.
Why did they... I don't understand. Was Cabbie here as part of a promotional appearance?
According to Cabbie, he was. I have Cabbie on not for promoting anything. I have Cabbie on because he's Cabbie.
Yeah, this didn't happen during a commercial.
You know what? They asked him to come in and do a commercial. That's the reason we booked him that day. But we also said we booked him.
I wouldn't know that. And quite frankly, I wouldn't care. And by the way, I still don't see how that's disparaging. Cabbie is fat. He's just fat. He's fatter than when he went into prison.
Are they hiding him? I mean, people will see him. He's fat.
And Cabbie said to Ralph, I'm losing weight. I've lost 20 pounds so far. How is that disparaging? It's in the style of our show. And by the way, you know,
to be honest,
I don't care about this lawsuit because, quite frankly, it couldn't hold up a hill of beans anywhere. But the fact is that Cabbie is just a piece of garbage. And I know he wrote me a nasty email that we threw him under the bus. I didn't throw him anywhere. He came in here, and Ralph came running in and said, Cabbie's a fat piece of shit, in keeping with how Cabbie's appearances always go. What is that?
He sent me a note on Father's Day to tell me that he's done with the show forever.
Yeah, good.
But
good. We're done with him
first.
Jason pointed out something. If you're curious to see where this
smack in the head,
if you're curious to see where the story might have come from, amazingly, 𝗻𝗁𝗁𝗍 is spelled correctly and 𝗻𝗁 isn't.
Right. Lockwood said the suit will be filed this week in federal court. Well, good. We will charge it will charge Stern and Sirius with defamation. Well, if saying Cabbie's fat is defamation...
You never disparage their product at all.
Never disparage their product one bit. In fact, the fact that they can get Cabbie to lose 20 pounds is remarkable. And they know that, and this is them trying to get publicity. But I don't even care about the company or any of that suing me. What I care about is that this guy, who I've done, I've gone out of my
favors for, yes,
including going on the line and trying to get him hired places. It could be such a, and you know what? He deserves all the bad karma he gets. And, I think I'm guilty mostly of when Cabbie got out of jail, I didn't get him a job for $1 million because that's what he was banking on.
Right. Well, actually, he was just banking on you giving him money.
Yeah. and by the way, and Artie went out and did his charity benefit, which was absolutely, and Artie's doing that because Artie's on our show and is being friendly to Cabbie. Let's call a spade a spade. I didn't see anybody else jumping on the Cabbie bandwagon.
Didn't the whole comedy community?
Yeah. Ken, you're on the air in Fort Dix.
It was me, Shuley, and Levy.
That is the comedy community.
I know I'm a target, and people are always going to try and make money off me and sue and then carry on and get publicity and all this other. I feel very comfortable saying I didn't disparage anybody's company at all. And anyone who heard the show, I'll broadcast that show again, and you tell me where I disparaged the company.
I feel bad for you and all of us because Cabbie is self-destructive, and Cabbie's illness obviously is not under control. He's harming himself.
Yeah, I'm sad for him.
Unfortunately, we didn't step out of the way before, he ran the car over.
Right. I guess I had him on for one too many appearances, Like Gary came to me and said, hey, Cabbie wants to come in, and I don't even know what Cabbie's in here to promote or whatever, and I give him carte blanche because he's Cabbie. And he has a history with the show, and some people like him and some people hate him, but I like him. I like him on the air when he's with us. But he's just too much trouble. This is what happens.
I know. I think
he's too much trouble. In Minneapolis, he got into trouble. Then with us, who couldn't be more supportive and loving to him in terms of, okay, we're not his family. We went and found his mother.
I tried to visit him in prison.
I know. It's just despicable, and really shame on him. And you know what? I'm actually hurt by this. Not from any legal sense, but from just like, God, you open yourself up to people, and it just smacks you in the head.
But the handwriting was on the wall in this one.
It really was. And please don't write me emails saying we've been telling you for years that Cabbie's just a mountain of trouble. I know he's a mountain of trouble, but he was our mountain of trouble, and I did feel bad for him, and so I'm a sucker.
He's had an angry edge ever since he got out.
Yeah.
Where you're concerned.
Yeah, he looks at me angry.
Yeah.
And
even that whole thing that came out about the K-Rock taping in the studio, it was all crazy.
By the way, I went and, and to be quite honest, I know he shot a porno in my studio. I've gotten numerous pictures of him around on my console, and I look the other way on that, and you know what, I'm done. I'm done with Cabbie, and Cabbie can sue me all he wants. And you could just tell when he walked in last time he was pissed off. Ken, you're on the air in Fort Dix.
Morning, how you doing?
Hey.
The last time I talked to you was right when he got out, and you were generally concerned for the guy, and I could tell because I was telling you that stuff he was saying about the prison was all made up to begin with.
Well, of course. I don't really know what happened to him.
I have no idea.
Yeah, actually, I have no idea what happened to him in prison, but I always take everything with a grain of salt, as I do this so-called lawsuit.
and any email he makes
I would like to see how I disparage a product on the air.
Well, he probably plays more in that than you think, because he tried to sue the prison when he got out.
He's looking for a lawsuit. That's what he's
doing. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, well, I got to distance myself from the guy officially and just say, look, God bless you. Have a lot of fun. Really, I just don't want anything. I don't want to hear from you. I don't want to know you.
It just all pretends that things are going to get worse from here.
I remember the exchange pretty well, and you mentioned that he looked heavy, and he explained to you that he put on a ton of weight after prison, and this helped him lose 20 pounds. And you said, wow, you totally accepted that, completely and totally accept that.
And I do accept
it. Good job.
Listen, I don't know. Listen, any of these products that I read live commercials for, I don't know anything about them. I read the commercial. I try to do a good job for the client. I really put my heart into it because I know they pay money for, sponsorship. But when Cabbie comes in here and says he's heavy, it's true. He is fat. And he lost 20 pounds on the product. That went great.
What should we have said? He looked like Michael Jackson? He was that thin?
I don't know. And the fact that he lost 20 pounds is tremendous. Good. I mean, I don't know anything about this lawsuit, and I'm sure the proper people here at Sirius will handle it.
But you didn't challenge that. You were like, wow, you lost 20 pounds. You put us away after prison like we knew we would, which anybody would, I guess.
I knew something.
20 pounds off on this, and you're like, oh, that's great. That's it.
I knew something was weird when I got this email from him. I never got flamed by him before like this. I mean, it was like, hey,
you
set me up.
But you never read it.
Yeah, well, you know what? I decided once I got the email, I'm done. This guy's just like...
The cannon's a little too loose.
The cannon's too loose for me. I get a little nervous.
You hit on the head more than you know, because just before he left Fort Devens up in Massachusetts, the guy said he had stuff on the walls practicing for a radio show. So with you probably not getting him the job he thought he was getting, this is more like him coming back after it.
Yeah, well, listen, I took pity on the guy. I felt bad for him. The guy never met his mother. Got him a meeting with his mother. He needed money. I got him various, fight with John, this and that, the other thing. He needed a job. He blew
that even. I mean, look at what he did with that. You did a wonderful thing, and he turned it into a prison sentence.
Yeah, and he needed a job when he got out of prison, and I went around here begging people, literally begging people, saying, hey, can you give him something?
How many people make $100,000 in a day? That's what he did?
Then it winds them up in prison. I mean, that's the absolute worst you can do by making $100,000.
King of all blacks, you're on the air.
I knew something was going to happen that day. Because we were in the green room before he went on, before we went, me, him, and the weight loss lady with Robin. And I saw you on Access Hollywood, Robin, last night. Anyway, so he was pissed off at you for some reason. Like, he was just like, I'm going to get in there.
Yeah, I don't care. You know what? I'm going to drop it, and you won't hear me talking about him.
One more thing. I just want to say one thing that was the crazy. He took out a bacon and egg sandwich on a hero roll and ate that with a soda. Now, and when you went in, it was the weirdest thing because you were sticking up for the product. I heard you.
I have no problem with the product. Listen, honestly, I've never taken the product. I don't know if it works or doesn't. If Cabbie comes in on my show, it ain't because he's promoting a product. He's coming in because if he wants to promote stuff, I let him. The fact of the matter is, he walked in. He was heavy, and he announced that he lost 20 pounds so far on this new program. And I said, great, good for you. That sounds terrific. And Ralph comes in later in the show and says, Cabbie, you're a fat piece of shit. You shouldn't be promoting anything. That's Ralph's business. I don't know what he's saying. And quite frankly, there's nothing wrong with saying that. It doesn't disparage the product. The product has worked. And Cabbie explained to him he lost 20 pounds so far. What do you want from me? I don't know, but here's my point.
That was great.
Here's my point, and I don't think I'm going to comment anymore after this.
Thank you, Howard.
Yeah, thank you. The point is that this guy has burned every bridge in his life. Dare I say anything good that's happened to him? With me anyway, he has burned the bridge. And, I don't want to hear from him, period. Leave me alone and, have a nice life. That's it. Tom, you're on the air in Boston.
Hey, Howard, I hope you remember this in a couple of weeks when you take him back because you're the nicest guy in the world.
No, I'm not taking anybody back.
You've given that guy probably a couple of $100,000 in his life. And,
I don't know. You know what? I don't know what I've given him, and anything he got, he earned. I really have nothing bad to say about the guy, except for the fact that for some reason he's got something in for me. And I don't know what this is all about, but, I don't want anything to do with it. You know, it's just nauseating, quite frankly. And I feel bad for him. You know, I don't know what this latest jag is and who he's involved with, but I'll allow Sirius to handle it, and that'll be it. It's crazy.
Yeah, we're over here sailing along.
Yeah.
What's the bump?
There's a big problem all of a sudden. So anyway, I don't know anything about this, but I'd be happy to defend it. I mean, if I have to defend it, I'll defend it. What can I say? Wouldn't be the first person to tell me they have a problem with me. But that's that. Yeah, Mike, you're on the air in Boston.
Hey, now.
Hey, now.
Hey, Howard, I got two. First of all, this whole thing with Cabbie is, you pointed out he was fat. If he wasn't fat, he wouldn't have been on the product.
Well, of course. That's the whole point. He's fat, and he's losing weight with a new product. I don't know what the problem is with that. If there's a problem, I would love to hear the explanation.
As far as we know, this could have been the before. He just started.
I don't know.
What do we know?
Kirstie Alley's as big as a house, and she's a spokesperson for...
Jenny Craig every day.
Yeah, and I don't think it's hurt Jenny Craig one bit. So I don't know.
All you did was state the obvious.
And as far as Ralph's comment goes, that's Ralph's business. I don't know. And I thought Cabbie handled it well, and I thought I handled it well. We rolled with the punches.
Yeah.
But I got this letter saying how I threw Cabbie under the bus. This is from Cabbie. I threw him under the bus for having Ralph in. I go, Ralph was
just
here.
Walked through the door. Nobody was having him in.
I mean, what is that? And you handled it fine. I just knew that this was some sort of setup for me.
Right.
You know, because I got the radar because of who I am, and I always have to have the radar on. But
but all of a sudden, this show was supposed to morph into something it wasn't?
Yeah, it was the infomercial. I didn't know we were doing an infomercial that had to be orchestrated and scripted.
He's never been here before? He doesn't know what happens here?
No. Well, I don't know. And as far as the sponsor claiming he was disparaged, it is so far from the truth, I don't even know where to begin. I didn't disparage anybody.
And not that I think Ralph did anything wrong, but why aren't they suing Ralph? Because he has no money.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if Ralph thinks Cabbie's a fat piece, it's fine. So Cabbie's working on it with a new product. I mean, where is that? I don't even know that this is for real, quite frankly.
Right, they said there were plans to file, not that something has been filed.
It's just that I don't like being used like this. And quite frankly, I did a very good job for that client. And I believe I did, my heart and soul.
Well, they had great sales, they said.
So they said. Well, that's good. So anybody who's a sponsor hears that, according to this guy, I can make and break products here on Satellite. All right. Hey, thanks, bro.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Howard.
Yeah.
I actually have one other thing. I wanted to comment about that whole thing with Sal and his wife.
Yeah.
I actually went through something similar. I was in the hospital for 11 years, and she pulled that whole just a friend thing.
Pineapple Express, my new movie, and I feel good. I have no secrets. I'm ready for this experience.
So, are you excited to be on Howard's show? Are you a big fan of his?
I am. He's just like a fucking filthy dude. I'm used to talking with Jay Leno and shit, so it's nice to talk to.
See a little different.
It likes to be a little different, yeah. Someone who I actually find really hilarious. So that'll be good.
Cool, man. All right, have fun in there today.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Seth Rogen is the star of the moment. His movie Pineapple Express made $22 million this
Still
weekend.
behind Dark Knight.
There he is.
That's the guy.
Hey now. All right. How you doing?
I'm great.
Now, when you have a movie coming out like Pineapple Express, and you wrote Knocked Up, right?
I didn't. I executive produced it. I helped write it, though. I wrote Superbad.
You wrote Superbad.
Yeah.
You helped write Knocked Up.
Yeah, and Pineapple Express.
So when you got two movies under your belt that have done real well, are you nervous for the weekend when they're supposed to call you and tell you how the movie's doing?
I get a little nervous. Luckily, you know, these movies are pretty fucking cheap on the grand scale of things. Like,
what does Pineapple Express cost to make?
Cost $26 million.
That's with all the advertising and everything.
The advertising's separate. They usually they spend about the budget of the movie on advertising.
Right.
So let's say like $50 million altogether.
Okay.
And we've made like $43 million like in the last 5 days. So
That's
like
fabulous.
we're out of the fucking woods. Thank God. I mean, if I made like Batman, I'd be paranoid. I mean, obviously they made a shitload of money, but
Is it scary to get in the movie business? I mean, because you fuck up and it's like all your friends don't want to know you. They laugh at you.
they don't want to know me anyway. I was a fuck up before I got into movies, but it's
Yeah, how did you get into movies? I mean, because it's crazy. You smoke a lot of weed, right?
Yeah, I smoke weed.
You smoke weed like every day of high school, right?
Yeah, every single day of high school.
So when you write a weed movie, because I saw the movie, I laughed my ass off. I thought it was really funny.
Do you smoke weed still?
No, I can't handle weed.
Really?
I get so paranoid that I...
Do you think it's because it got stronger since when you smoked it a lot?
Yes. In fact, the last time I smoked, I swore off ever smoking again. This was in California. And I thought it was laced with something. I had no idea that weed has gotten so intense.
It really has.
Yeah. I mean, and you can handle it? You don't get paranoid feelings?
No, I mean, if I'm in the right suit, like, I can't smoke weed, like, when I'm shooting a movie because I get fucking paranoid because there's just all these people around and I never know who's going to yell at me or anything.
But you make it look so great. I mean, you make weed look so attractive. I mean, throughout the whole movie, you're smoking and you're having so much fun with your weed and everything about weed. And you make your best friend becomes your best friend because he's your weed dealer.
Exactly.
And he's having a great life. It's not like there's anything bad about it.
Are you worried you're saying to the kids out there, kids, weed is the answer?
I'm not worried about that at all. I think it is the answer. I'm encouraging that message.
The best thing is he's like a 30-year-old guy who's dating a high school student.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's also the answer. I think you should smoke weed and date high school girls.
She's cute as hell, too, the chick in the movie.
She's hot as fucking shit. Her name's Amber Heard. I recently heard she's a lesbian. I don't know if it's true or not. Someone told me that. I think that could be like her publicity, like Lindsay Lohan, like she's riding the coattails of that. But I met her at when we were doing the movie. What's funny is she was dating like a 35-year-old guy, and she didn't get that that was the whole fucking joke.
Wow.
And I felt bad for the guy because he was there, and all day we're shooting the scene, and we're just like, man, I'm such a cretin for dating this young girl, and he's fucking standing there the whole time.
He didn't care.
But then I ran into her a few months later, and she was dating Crispin Glover.
Oh,
and I was like, wow, that's
weird.
That's the weirdest fucking end of that spectrum you could possibly go to.
Crispin Glover gets hot chicks like that?
He gets the hottest chicks ever, Crispin Glover, and it's because he's a fucking weirdo. I don't know why it is.
And by the way, you're starting to become a sex symbol. Does that freak you out?
It is a little weird, I guess. I mean,
it's funny that the interns here all argue over. We have a thing where you have to sign a release when you come in. And the interns
present the releases?
If they're a fan of a particular star who's coming in, they get to do it. So two of the female interns were arguing, I'm going to hand them the release. No, you're going to hand them the release. And they were both really pissed off if they didn't get this.
The other one got to hand me the release.
And they were both really into you. I mean, and they're hot chicks.
It's great. It's I know it's bullshit. It's still fresh in my head how.
Do you know?
I really
bullshit? You still got the same girlfriend, right?
I do have the same girlfriend.
How many years you been with her?
Over 3 years.
Over 3 years.
And it's great. I can honestly say it's a wonderful relationship, but it's fun. I mean,
you haven't fucked anyone outside of?
I have not. I couldn't.
But you're starting to get a little crazy, aren't you?
I watch a shitload of porn and jack off all the time. And porn is that much more satisfying now because then I'm like, maybe I could actually fuck this girl. It kind of brings the fantasy to a new level. Before I felt bad. I was like, I could never fuck these girls. But now I'm like, I could fuck the shit out of these girls. So I still jack off, but it's changed the whole mindset of it.
Jacking off is a whole new experience.
It's become so obtainable all of a sudden.
So you ever jack off to Carmen Luvana? That's who I jack off to.
Oh, she's great. Yeah, she is very hot, Carmen Luvana.
She takes it in the ass.
She does. She takes it right in the ass. She is a trooper. But, it's fantastic.
You started writing movies when you were 13?
I did.
And your parents must have thought you were an asshole, right?
No, they encouraged it, actually.
They did, really?
Yeah, they
Where
totally
are you
did.
from?
I'm from Vancouver, British Columbia, in Canada.
Yeah.
And my dad's from Newark, though. So I'm pretty well cultured.
You're a world traveler.
Exactly.
All right.
But, yeah, they were encouraging.
So were the tough years 11 to 13? I mean, were those years?
It was a turmoil a day.
When you smoke as much weed as you do, isn't that bad for your lungs? I mean, do you have any coughing?
I don't. Well, I used to smoke like a shitload of cigarettes as well as a shitload of weed, and I quit smoking cigarettes like 2 years ago.
Right.
So I'm still up. I'm still up on the grand scale of things. I can see, like, my girlfriend, God bless her, doesn't really give me shit for smoking weed and being stoned kind of in general, but she's kind of beginning to be like, maybe you could get a vaporizer or something like that. Maybe you could eat weed food. But I'm trying to lose weight, and I was telling her I was like, but all weed food's like cookies and brownies. I can't do that.
Yeah. It's funny, though, because when you're smoking this weed in the movie Pineapple Express, I got to tell you, I mean, you make it look very attractive.
You really
natural.
They also make it look like you can smoke like they're just puffing and puffing and puffing away on a joint.
Like you have really bad things going on in this movie, and you guys smoke through it, and and there's no problem. I cannot get my head together when I smoke.
I can't, I mean, a lot of the notion came from, like, me and my friend Evan sitting on the couch being stoned off our asses and being like, what if someone tried to murder us right fucking now? What would we do? and I mean, because it does play off of the paranoia. I always know you smoke too much weed when you hear someone go, like, did you hear that? Like, as soon as, like, the did you hear that start fucking coming around.
Do you ever worry now that you're too baked to really have a big Hollywood career? In other words, that that okay, you've got the hits going. Now you're starting to feel the pressure. The movies are making money. You're starting to become a player in Hollywood. Maybe you're saying to yourself, maybe I can't smoke weed anymore.
Yeah, do you want to stay in this particular genre, or do you feel like you at some point want to branch out?
I feel like I could, I hear Harrison Ford smokes a lot of weed. He fucking branched out like a motherfucker. It's true. He doesn't talk about it.
The girl who made Knocked Up With You, Katherine Heigl.
Yeah, Katherine.
Was very critical of the movie afterwards.
She was.
She said the movie was sexist.
Yeah. The notion of sleeping with me is so appalling that it's sexist.
Did you enjoy making the movie with her?
I did enjoy making the movie with her, and and it was kind of shocking, I think, that she took
never
this
had any objection while you were working.
And we're like super collaborative, we just ask everyone, what's your opinion? What do you think? We improvise all the time, so like people can really put in their 2 cents, and she didn't say a fucking peep. Yeah, she didn't say a word about it. And then after the movie's over, she went off. I think she just kind of likes to...
Is she a flake?
Talk.
She turned down her Emmy nomination.
She did turn down her Emmy nomination.
Bizarre.
That is weird.
You're pissing on the industry.
I've submitted myself for Emmy nominations. I'm not even on a fucking television show.
Right. You were in Freaks and Geeks, weren't you?
I was.
Right.
But
so is the best thing that happened to your career hooking up with Judd Apatow? Is he the guy who mentored you?
Yeah, he gave me my first job on Freaks and Geeks. I was in Vancouver when I was cast on Freaks and Geeks, so he literally plucked me from high school.
And how did you know from high school you wanted to be an actor?
I didn't. I did stand-up comedy. I knew I wanted to work in comedy. I knew.
You were doing stand-up comedy in high school?
Yeah, I started when I was 13.
No kidding.
Writing and comedy at 13.
Yeah, writing and comedy, and I just... it just became clear that, you could be funny for a living,
Right.
As soon as that... I would see stand-up comics and television and shit, and I was like, oh, well, if you can fucking do that instead of getting a normal job,
right.
Who in their right mind wouldn't try to do that?
Do you have tapes of your act when you were 13?
I do, yeah.
You do? I would like to hear that.
Next time I'm here, I'll bring some for you.
Yeah, that would be great.
I have a super thick Canadian accent. It's pretty funny, but... I was pretty good at it,
right.
and it was it seemed very obtainable stand-up comedy. It seemed like I could do it,
Right. It was something you had an aptitude
for. Something, and it seemed like there was a clear progression to kind of making a career out of it. But then the end of high school, I wasn't going to graduate. I basically dropped out.
Right.
So I decided to start auditioning, and I auditioned for Freaks and Geeks.
So not only did you start writing at 13, you dropped out of high school. You're incredibly successful.
Yeah.
And I smoke weed all day.
Yeah, I mean, you're not a role model.
I'm not. Maybe I'm the greatest role model. I'm the most obtainable role model there is.
How are you losing weight? Crystal meth? Or?
I am. It's a lot of ice. I just the teeth jittering alone burns calories.
So now you're such a big star. I read that you're going to star in the Green Hornet.
Yeah, me and Evan, who I wrote Pineapple and Superbad with, we're writing a Green Hornet movie.
Evan is not the kid from Spider-Man, is it?
No, that's James. Evan is just he's just a Jew I went to high school with.
He's a Jew.
Yeah, he's
you
a Jew.
admit that.
Yeah, I admit that.
and he's your writing partner.
His only credential is a Jew.
That's all you need in this fucking business.
Exactly.
Does Evan want to be on camera?
He has no interest in being on camera at all. Yeah.
Maybe he'd be good at it. Isn't he a little resentful? You're the guy who gets, he's Bernie Taupin.
I know, exactly. That's and I fuck him in the ass, too. we try to emulate that relationship to the fullest of its potential. He doesn't want to. Actually, whenever it's time to do press, he shaves his facial hair in a really distracting pattern so that so many publicity people don't want to put him on camera.
I see.
It's a pretty good strategy, actually.
So you're the front man of the writing.
I'm the front man. I'm the I'm the elder
Are you writing Green Hornet together?
We are writing Green Hornet together.
Is Green Hornet a
now,
comedy?
Is Green Hornet gonna smoke pot?
And Green Hornet will not smoke pot.
That's what the green is.
Exactly. Green. I mean, it's not.
By the way,
Elton
John does not fuck Bernie Taupin in the ass.
No,
Bernie's
let's straighten that out.
Dirty straight? Okay, for the record.
So I'm just saving the lawsuit.
I will giant lawsuit.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Someone there is getting fucked in the ass.
Exactly. Someone's fucking someone in the ass. I don't know. There's shit on a dick.
So wait a second. The Green Hornet. One thing I say about superhero movies.
Yes.
Is that the reason I love Batman, the reason I love Spider-Man, I love all these movies, is because they treat him seriously. In other words, the superhero is a real hero, and you believe that this could actually happen.
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to do that, but we feel like a lot of those movies ignore a lot of the funny shit that would happen if you were doing that, and we're just, I mean, we're not, trying to, we're not making like a Starsky and Hutch kind of like goofy reimagining, but we're, the thing about the Green Hornet is he has this sidekick, Kato, who's also like his personal assistant and also like saves his ass 90% of the time and then goes and like fucking makes him coffee at the end of the day. So what we found amusing is just kind of this relationship between this hero and his sidekick and this guy and his personal assistant. And they that's basically what we find funny about it, is just kind of this relationship. But aside from that, but the action, we want it to be like a big, crazy fucking action movie.
You have a lot of action in Pineapple Express.
Yeah, we love action.
A lot of shooting, a lot of killing.
A lot of chasing.
I was talking to Fred about this, too, because this is before my time, I guess, but in the Pink Panther movies, is that a parody of the Green Hornet?
The Green Hornet.
Yeah, it kind of is a parody of the Green Hornet.
Yeah. I didn't realize that. I thought there was just like an original.
The two of them are fighting the whole time.
Peter Sellers and Kato.
Right.
So I'm excited about the Green Hornet.
Thanks. I think it's going to be good.
Did you start shooting it?
I love the Green Hornet TV show.
we haven't started shooting it. We're like looking for a director right now, which
I
is
see.
a pain in the ass.
That's hard
Are
to
you
find
busy,
someone.
Howard?
I'll do it,
exactly.
motherfucker. Give me the fucking script. I'll fucking do it.
You know what's funny, Howard?
Frank Sebastiano.
I have to tell you that you're not in Canada right when I was growing up.
Right.
So the first time I saw you was in Private Parts. Like I had never seen. I'd heard your name, but to me you were like a movie star, which is a really weird. Which in retrospect is a weird thing. But that was like my first taste of you was as a movie star.
Wow.
And it was pretty interesting, and I thought, like, wow, what a great
I'm just a movie star that hasn't made another film.
Exactly.
I'm the laziest movie star on the planet.
You are.
Movie star. He made one film.
Did anyone in your life believe that you would ever become a movie star? Because you don't have the Brad Pitt look.
No, not at all.
This kind of thing.
You know what's funny is, like, in my head, I remember when I was young, I'd literally, like, make a list of, like, the chubby, overweight guys. And every time, like, I knew, like, Vincent D'Onofrio, I was like, ooh, he kind of is shaped like me. movie, and then like Philip Seymour Hoffman became famous. I was like, yeah, there's another one.
Paul Giamatti.
Paul Giamatti. Oh, that was huge. Believe me, when I saw Private Parts, I was like, that fucking guy is my meal ticket. Right there. And so, no, definitely not. But that being said, I mean, there's guys like John Calick. I'm not the fattest, ugliest fucking guy ever to be in a movie.
Now, the guy you cast in the movie with you in Pineapple Express is the kid from Spider-Man, the good-looking kid who plays the Green Goblin.
Yeah.
How
does that happen?
How did it happen that this kid plays a stoner, a drug dealer, and does such a good job? He's really funny.
He's amazing. You know what's funny is I've known him for years. He was on Freaks and Geeks with me, and that was almost 10 years ago. And then he went off and did these really dramatic things. And
did you always say in your mind, I want to be in a stoner movie with this kid?
No, not at all. I assumed he would never fucking talk to me again. Yeah. He's worth billions of dollars.
Right.
And no, we sent him the movie, actually, and we wanted him to play my role, and I was going to play his role, and that's how we wrote it.
Right.
And then when he read it, he was like, well, I'd rather be the goofy stoner guy. I'm always like the leading man. I'd never get to be this other guy.
Right.
And then, since he's way more famous than me, exactly. Well,
I never get to be the
I
other
know,
guy.
and since he's way more famous, I'm like, well, you get to be funny and handsome, great.
So now let's think about this. You're super successful. I imagine you're a multimillionaire. Am I correct?
I might be today.
You're damn right.
Your parents must be amazed. They must be so proud.
They're thrilled. They take my money and spend it.
And your girlfriend, TV writer Lauren Miller.
Yes.
You met her before you knocked up Success.
I did.
Come on. You're going to want, this success is going to go to your head a little bit, and you're going to have to take your penis out for a stroll.
When do you think it's going to happen, Howard?
When will it happen, Howard?
That's to be honest, it will happen during the filming of The Green Hornet.
Is that when it will happen?
It's going to happen this afternoon.
I mean,
day 33.
If the interns are fighting over you at this point, no man can. How old are you now?
26.
26.
Oh, forget it.
I'm
He'll
pretty
never
fucking lame sexually. To me, sex is not like something I really aim for.
Seth, bang one of our interns. Come on.
Why don't me and Artie start a relationship?
You don't want that.
Are you lame sexually? Jimmy Kimmel used to give me that same kind of
Really?
Yeah, he it seems like an asexual type
I'm
guy.
definitely not asexual.
Right,
but
you're into it.
But I know, I mean, it's not worth, really ruining any aspects of my life for sex, because it won't be that fucking great.
Do you think you're going to ask this girl to marry you or something?
I might. Some of my friends are getting married. I don't know. But I honestly don't believe, I'm not like a big marriage guy. I think marriage is kind of fucking bullshit.
Me too.
I don't like kids.
Me too.
I don't think I ever want fucking kids.
Well, I have kids and I'm getting married.
Exactly.
I can say I like it, but I'm good. No, I love my kids. You'll come around. Don't worry.
Really?
Yes.
See,
can he have your kids?
That's the one thing.
You can have my kids.
I can have your kids. I'm a great influence.
Would you say that, you have to, you're a guy who watches porn.
Shitloads.
There's going to be a lot of temptation out there, my friend, as you're going around in this business.
There's definitely temptation. And I work with porn stars in our movies a lot, which I actually think is good in dispelling the sexiness of porn. Because when you're around porn stars, it instantly, it lowers the
When I did my movie, I had Jenna Jameson in
She's
my movie.
fucking hot as hell.
I'll tell you, it didn't dispel
It did not dispel shit.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
You got a good one. See, we need to aim higher.
I know what he's talking about. Sometimes you meet certain porno people you meet, and it really does ruin it.
Well, I remember, there's a scene in Knocked Up where there's two actual porn stars stripping for us.
Right.
So I got to have a whole day of a porn star stripping for me, and I remember, and this was a porn star I've jacked off to thousands of times. And as she's stripping for me, I could see her asshole hair, and I was just and I remember just thinking see, there you go, the rumor has been, the myth has been dispelled. It's not as sexy. You don't think of the asshole hair when you're masturbating.
No, you sure
But when you
don't.
start dating the girl, that's where you're dating the asshole hair.
What is the strategy? What is the strategy here? Well, you're right. It makes these people real.
Yeah, it makes them real.
What's the strategy career-wise now? You turned down a huge role in a big kind of, what was it, like a sequel to Transformers?
No, it wasn't. Jonah did. They offered me another part in some other big giant
giant film.
Yeah.
What was it, X-Men or something?
I honestly can't remember what it was called. It was the guy that did, I think, what was it, the day after tomorrow, maybe?
And they offered you a big role and you turned it down.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even need to hear what it... I have one simple rule, and that's, would I go see this movie? And I feel like it's a rule that a lot of fucking people don't ask themselves, you know? Because you see a movie come out, and you're like, no one would go see that movie.
And for Green Hornet, though, you're losing weight. You're trying to get chiseled, right?
I am, a little bit.
Yeah,
I mean
you're
gonna play
it's fucking terrible. It's
the Green Hornet?
I'm going to play the Green Hornet. See, Robin just shat herself.
The Green Hornet is a guy who's in shape.
You have to believe that I do physical activity, definitely, which right now you don't.
How are you preparing for
I have a personal trainer. He trains many celebrities, which is...
He looked at you and said, "This is possible."
He did, which I was literally worried I'd walk in and just be like, "Get the fuck out of my face!"
Why
think he's going to turn down a job? This guy?
Exactly.
Why not a chubby Green Hornet?
That's what. Well, you know, here's the thing: is we
That'd
don't
be
know.
so much easier.
We don't know what will happen. We're open to a chubby Green Hornet. I keep having this recurring dream that like I'll show up on set in a few months and just be like, "Sorry guys, this is what the fuck you got to work with." Rewrite. I got the fat version of the script right here.
Oh man!
Might as well keep it handy.
So is this hurting you? I mean, are they get you on a special diet?
tell us
The diet fucking sucks. It's you.
And you smoking weed through this diet?
I am. I get real stoned before I work out every day.
That's hard, man.
It is. It numbs my brain to it all. That's the thing. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Have you developed a muscle?
I've developed one large muscle.
Wait a second. So, did you wake up in the morning? First thing you do is you smoke some weed.
Sometimes before I go work out.
Before you go
it
work
happens
out.
sometimes.
Do you have great weed now that you're rich and famous?
I've had good weed my whole life.
You have. How did you manage that? Even when you were,
I'm from Vancouver. There's great weed in Vancouver, and I've lived in LA a while. So you slowly settle on your guys. I found my guys.
Is there weed like Pineapple Express kind of weed? I mean, Pineapple Express is the greatest weed ever. That's the premise of the movie.
There is weed like that.
There is.
Yes, it's out there.
Wow. And when you say you smoke weed, do you smoke the whole joint before you work out?
No.
You smoke 3 hits off a joint?
Oh, yeah, I have a couple of hits.
Couple of hits. Do you own a bong? Do you have a bong?
I do own a bong. I don't love the bong, I gotta say. To me, the bong, I spill it all the time.
Yeah.
It's a mess. Although I did win the High Time Magazine Stoner of the Year, and the award is a bong.
Have you ever dabbled with harder stuff, or it's just pot for you?
I've done other drugs kind of throughout, you know, my life.
Coke?
I tried it.
Shrooms?
Oh, I did shrooms a lot.
LSD?
Never did acid.
Hash oil?
Oh, yeah, I've done hash oil.
Ecstasy?
I've done ecstasy a couple
Coke?
times. You asked me that already.
Say it again.
I did it once years ago. It was New Year's. Does it count?
But pot's your thing.
Yeah, I've settled. I have.
Ever try heroin?
No.
Where did you come
Only in my
maniac
balls.
would do
Yeah,
that?
exactly. Only in the dick.
I was just about to blow a joke in the movie, and I'm just not going to do it.
Oh, okay.
That there was that special joint. I just wondered how.
Yeah, exactly.
Did Robin say you were just about to blow somebody?
No, the cross joint she's talking about.
The cross joint. That's something I would actually smoke in high school. We actually did that. I rolled.
That was a riot.
I rolled that cross joint that we smoked in the movie, and
so you'll take a couple of hits off some weed, and then you go to your training session. Now, I find pot makes me very hungry to the point that I have to just keep eating and eating and eating.
Real potheads have eliminated that, I would say. Like,
Oxygen does that for me.
I think you realize, yeah, exactly. Just
real potheads can go.
Real potheads don't get munchies, I would say. Like, I think you learn very early on in your pot smoking career that when you eat after you smoke weed, it makes you not hungry anymore. Right. Or it makes you not stoned anymore. It kind of kills the high.
I so not enjoyed being high from pot
that you wanted to eat.
That's why I think I ate so much. I just wanted to get rid of it.
Exactly. Real potheads eat and then smoke weed. See, there we go.
Well, now I know why you're here today. You're some kind of expert.
Pineapple Express.
You've learned a lot of shit in your life. So you'll go to the gym and you're high. And does your trainer ever say to you, look, this this isn't appropriate? You want to be the Green Hornet.
He trades a lot of rappers.
So you're not taking this training very seriously.
No, I really am.
I
seriously am.
But what do? You do sit-ups and...
I work out like, I go in there like 3-4 times a week.
What do you weigh now? Can I ask?
I never weigh myself. You can ask. I don't fucking know.
You don't know.
Between 180 and 225.
But they didn't try measuring you or anything to see what kind of results they were getting?
I mean, I've seen results. There's results. You guys haven't seen me normally. Most
Take
people
off your clothes.
Most people who have seen me now and haven't seen me a while say, "Ooh, you look great." But you guys don't have that pleasure.
I'm trying. You a big comic book fan? Is that why you got
huge comic book fan,
me
man?
Too, man. I love it.
I'd say yes. Since I started making money, that's the one thing I fucking blow all of it on.
Do you buy? You collect?
I collect tons of comic books and like toys and sculptures and shit like that.
Where do you display all of this?
In my office. I actually just had like a whole giant wall of shelves built in my office.
No kidding. Look at you with an office.
Now, would you be somebody who went to Comic-Con at one time?
I would be somebody who went to Comic-Con.
Do you know Gamorrean Guard?
Huh?
Do you know Gamorrean Guard?
Gamorrean Guard? What is that, like a role-playing game?
That's Star Wars, Gamorrean Guard.
Oh, the Gamorrean Guards. Yeah.
We know a guy who goes as Gamorrean Guard.
Really? Yeah. Are they the red ones, the Gamorrean Guards?
Oh, Gamorrean Guard. So, were your parents aware that you were smoking all this pot at a young age? Were they okay with it?
They were. When I was... I guess when I was 13 years old, they found an ounce of mushrooms in my backpack, and that was the first thing I ever got caught with.
Wow.
So that, like, set the bar pretty high. So after that, when they would find a joint or something, I know they were like, well, at least he doesn't have a fucking ounce of mushrooms in his backpack. So that's the key to kids, is if you're going to get caught with something, get caught with something really bad first.
So then pot isn't
and then just
so
your normal shit doesn't seem so bad.
That makes sense. So you were the type of kid, you read a lot of comic books and you smoked a lot of weed.
Exactly. Right. And I jerked off a lot.
I was shocked to read that you were a staff writer on the 𝗦𝗫𝗄𝗏 show.
I was, yeah.
That's amazing. That's an amazing show.
Oh, it's genius. I love that.
What kind of fun was that? I mean, you just make up weird shit and he'd go out and do it.
It was really hard. Me and Evan did it. It was like it was actually our like first job together, like professionally, that we got paid for. Yeah, you would write the interview questions, like, you see him there interviewing people, and
right.
You would think, like, well, he's interviewing a psychic, and then you try to get him to, we did some crazy shit, and when it worked well, it went great. We had this psychic who, we got him to contact 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗏, and then he started to give the ghost of 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗏 a blowjob in front of the psychic. It was the greatest fucking thing ever. And the psychic's going along with it, just like, where's his dick? Where's Gianni's dick?
Did that one make it to air?
It's on the DVD, I think. I think they put it on the DVD. They might.
He blew the ghost of 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗏.
It was fucking great. And
I love that.
Yeah, that was a great. He's Sacha Baron Cohen's a fucking genius.
He really is great.
Yeah, and that was like a real. It's to me, it's just an honor when you're like a fan of comedy. You get to work with those guys, and like it's
how do you get
crazy.
a job like that? I mean, you were a young kid. How old were you when you were writing that show?
I guess that was a few years ago. I was probably like 21 or 22 or something like that.
Some successful career, man.
It's been going pretty good.
You must think this whole comedy thing is pretty easy.
Yeah, I mean, it's not such
I think the comedy part is kind of, it's not that hard, the comedy. The work, yeah, comedy's always the easy part. That's what I do think that.
So are you like one of the in crowd now? Do you get to hang out with Adam Sandler and all those fucking guys?
I don't go anywhere, man.
What
like,
are you
maybe,
talking
like,
about? You got some fucking famous friends. Don't give me bullshit.
I know Adam Sandler. I'm doing a movie with him in a few months.
Yeah,
I know Adam Sandler.
You're doing Green Hornet and an Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah, Judd's next movie is with me and Adam Sandler.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
look at your career, man. This is insane. What are you worth right now? Give me a ballpark.
I actually have no idea.
I don't buy it.
Because I don't know what I've been paid for. I have millions of dollars.
Wow.
Yeah.
What do you got? A big house?
No, I don't have that big a house.
Damn.
It's bigger than any fucking house I grew up in, my whole life. It's around the size of this studio that we're in right now. But I live in LA. I grew up in like apartments and shit, So.
Oh, like your parents were like hippies, right? Weren't they?
Yeah, they are. Like my mom's a social worker. My dad always worked for like nonprofit. They met on a kibbutz in Israel. Like
kibbutz?
Yeah.
That's communism, man.
Yeah, they're like socialists.
Yeah. How big's your penis?
I'd say, flaccid. I haven't measured in years. It's a good size.
Is it really?
I'd say it's normal.
I was hoping you were small. I mean, things are going a little too well.
I know, exactly. But it's weird looking.
Really?
No, it's not.
What a shame.
It's a textbook penis. I'd say, like, it's your dictionary definition.
When I was researching your life, I found out that you were a karate student for 10 years, and you only made it to brown belt?
My teacher was tough, man. He was a tough teacher.
So, I mean, can you handle yourself?
I can kick some ass.
So for the movie Green Hornet, it's almost mandatory that you be somewhat versed in the martial arts.
Definitely. I'm a fighter in it. I got to learn to fight crime. And
have you ever fought people in real life in a match?
I've never been in like a real fight, really. I was always like a pretty big guy, and people don't really want to pick on like a really.
You know katas and all.
I know my katas and my 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗍. And
wow.
I took it at the fucking Jewish Community Center. I should say that. I don't want to make it seem like I'm in like a dojo in fucking Japan somewhere. Yeah,
right. You had a Jewish karate.
I was at the Vancouver Jewish Community Center.
Wow, all right. Well, I can't believe
he was Japanese, though. I think he could have been Japanese.
You're doing well, man.
Thank you, sir.
All right, so let me understand something. You had this is your third movie, your third major film.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this one's a hit. I mean, okay, you didn't beat Batman.
Well, yeah,
That's tough.
I don't want to beat Batman.
Were you bummed out?
No, I don't fucking care.
You don't care.
We're already the biggest weed movie ever.
Right. Bigger than Cheech and Chong. Were you a fan of the Cheech and Chong weed movies?
I was, but Up in Smoke grossed like 42 million. Like in 5 days, I think we've made more than every weed movie's ever made.
Who primarily goes to see the movie? Even though it's rated R, I imagine kids go see it, right?
I hope so. I mean, yeah, that's what I think 9-year-olds should go. So Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, they got a lot of our ticket sales, I think.
So this is good, man. Life is good.
It's fucking great. I'm psyched.
Any shitty stuff going on in your life?
No, not really. I'm trying to think. My girlfriend wants a dog. I don't. That's about it.
You're going to give in?
I don't want to. I really don't think I will.
Why don't you want a dog?
Oh, we just travel all the time. It's just
so why is she looking to complicate things?
She just everything's too good. See, she's
not pressuring you to get married?
No, not at all.
Yeah. You use a rubber with your girlfriend?
No.
What do you use?
She's on the birth control.
Oh, she is?
Yeah, it's great.
So you don't even have to pull out.
No, not at all. I like to just because I come on myself usually. I like to feel my own love.
Aren't you like to come on yourself? You're the only guy I know.
I like put it on my belly.
Aren't you afraid that your girlfriend
is secretly going to get pregnant?
Yeah, I mean, she could skip a couple of pills because
she's the last person in the world that she is does not have a maternal bone in her body, like in the best way. She wants a dog.
But if I'm her, I'm looking at you and I'm saying, look, I don't want to lose you.
Yeah.
I'm in love with you.
Oh, so she's now got a scheme?
She knows I don't like babies that much. She knows my baby is not reason for me to stick around. I'd
you
say,
will leave her if she has a baby.
You keep that fucking rat. You can raise that fucker.
You don't want that kid.
I don't want that kid.
You like your life. You want to smoke weed. You want to hang with your friends. Do you have a bunch of male buddies you hang out with?
Yeah, I have the guys that you see me in movies with for the most part.
And you don't seem bitter at all. You don't say to a guy like Sandler, hey, Sandler, where were you when I needed you? How come now all of a sudden you want me?
No, not at all.
No,
I mean, that's fucking crazy.
How did Sandler approach you about being in a movie?
Well, Judd, it was through Judd, but I've known him for a little while. I mean, he's friends with Judd. I've known him throughout the years.
What kind of movie is it?
It's about, we play stand-up comics.
Oh.
And, it's kind of like Judd's other movies. It's like a kind of relationship dramedy. I don't fucking know.
Cool.
Should be a good one.
Well, it sounds great, man. You're doing very well.
Yeah,
Thank you,
it's
sir.
an exciting life.
Yeah, and I love the movie Pineapple Express. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad you liked it.
I could just sit and watch people get high and act stupid.
Yeah, I'm sitting here
Yeah.
thinking about some of the scenes, and it makes me laugh because they were just so ridiculously stoned.
It's people getting, that's what I like.
It's just stupid. It's really great. See Seth Rogen and Pineapple Express in theaters now. When you write a film like this, is it hard to explain it to the studio?
Yeah, no, we wrote this movie in 2001, and it took a really long time to get made because they're just like, it doesn't sound like a good idea, you know. Like I acknowledge that. Like you tell people,
I was
like,
doing the commercials for it, and I thought the commercial just sounded like I said, it's these two guys who get high and then they have to run away from it because they can be traced through their drugs, and it's hard to really explain.
It is, and I get that. You know, like there's two types of movies I always think, like ones you can pitch to people and ones that you can't, and you just have to write. And like this is definitely the ones that you can't.
So you got to make this because the other two were so successful. They finally said, you know what, this fucking guy seems to know what he's doing.
Exactly. I think they just realized like someone's gonna fucking make it. We might as well.
Did the studio guys come down to the set every day and watch you guys fucking around like that and smoking weed? And
no, they literally didn't. Like we didn't see them once the entire fucking time.
You have to send them dailies.
We didn't. I think they watched it. We literally didn't hear one word.
Is it real weed in the movie?
No, it's this fake shit. It's gross. It'll probably kill me in 3 years. I always keep thinking like the Tin Man. That guy died from all the fucking paint.
Did he?
Yeah,
Is
he
that
did.
true?
Yeah, he did. Like years later, like there was like he got like arsenic poisoning or something like that.
You're kidding me.
Yeah,
The
I feel like-
Tin Man?
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna happen with me and this smoke. Like,
Who's that? Ray
Bulger?
Bulger was the Tin Man, wasn't he?
Bulger was a scarecrow, I think.
Yeah, right. Who was the Tin Man?
Tin Man, you don't know because
Ray Milland? Who was Ray Milland?
Ray Milland wasn't.
Wasn't the Tin Man Jack, the guy who burned up in a fire?
Who was Victor?
Jack Cassidy or something?
Victor Mature.
The guy's name was Jack Haley.
Jack Haley.
Yeah, man, I didn't know he died from the paint.
He died from the fucking paint.
Wow.
There
And all
you
those
go.
munchkins probably too. That's
Those
back when
munchkins
they
were horribly mistreated. Also,
they didn't test anything back then.
What is that fake pot they give you? Who knows what that
I have no fucking exactly. It could be fucking asbestos. I have no idea what
And
it is.
imagine with all the outtakes and everything, you're smoking up a
We
storm.
smoked thousands of those things. It's gross. The whole thing's gross. You'd come home at the end of the day, you're like working in a fucking coal mine. It was disgusting.
All right.
Yeah, and they think movies are easy.
You know, being an actor's really hard. A lot of people don't appreciate that.
Fake weed.
We have to smoke fake weed all day.
What is it? Fa fa flow
I
fly.
hate to be a dick, but I'm just looking up. Jack Haley died of a heart attack.
Fuck you. A paint-induced heart attack.
It was the lion who died from the makeup.
The lion died from
Yeah.
I hate the internet for that fucking reason right there. Ever since the internet came along, I'm wrong about everything.
You get called out. You know, in the old days, no one could challenge
No one would
you.
know. I would have been right.
Let me go take a couple of phone calls. This is Seth Rogen, the star of Pineapple Express, soon to be the Green Hornet, soon to be in an Adam Sandler movie. Look at this guy. He's doing it all, and I'm happy for him, you know?
Thank you.
It's nice to see a nice guy who's, you know, you don't have to be so goddamn pretty. No offense. I mean, you're prettier
No,
than
fuck,
I am.
I don't care.
Head, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hey now, brother, how you
Hey
doing?
now.
Yeah, I just want to say that I'm a real big fan of Seth, and I thought he was really, really funny. And you, me, and Dupree.
Thanks.
When you were stealing that box of porn, man, I laughed my ass off.
Oh, well, thank you, sir.
All right. Head, Alex, you're on the air.
Howdy do.
Good.
Rogan. Hey, Seth, and how are you doing, Howard?
Hey.
Hey, Seth, hey, how do you feel about, like, the Robot Chickens and the Wonder Shosens and those kind of shows?
I like those shows. Robot Chicken's funny. Wonder Showson's funny.
How come I don't know this? Am I
Yeah,
an
what
old
is
fart?
this all?
I mean, I am an old fart, but...
Their shows on Adult Swim on the Cartoon Network. They're really funny. That Xavier Renegade Angel's funny, too, I think.
Yeah, I don't know
Wonder
that.
Chosen is the most racist show in the world, like, but it's so great because it's like, you know, it's
It
cool,
is.
But
That's not why I like it, though.
Hanson, go ahead. You're on the air.
Yo, what's going on? Two things. First, Pineapple Express is one of the funniest fucking pothead movies ever.
Hey, you love pot, man.
Yeah, Nancy's a big pothead.
How much pot you smoke, Hansy?
What's it called? I once smoked 450 roaches one time, man.
450 roaches? At one time?
Yeah, to myself on New Year's. It took me like 3 hours to break up.
You know what's funny? I know so many guys who've done that on New Year's. It's so funny. You're like the third guy I know who's done that.
Hansy's like the guy you should just research for pot movies.
Really?
I mean, yeah.
The fact that you knew how many it was so fast.
Yeah, go ahead, Hansy.
Seth, if you come to Toronto, man, we should smoke a big fatty, man.
Okay, you're in Toronto?
Do a lot of people offer you pot now?
So, they do, and it's great. I
You
encourage
like it.
it
You
among
do.
listeners, yeah.
All right, go ahead, Jim.
Oh, hi.
I saw Zach and Marie last night, and I was laughing my ass off.
Oh, wow, great.
And I got laid after that.
What did he see?
My girlfriend had the giggles, so thank you for getting me laid last night.
Thank you. He did, I did a Kevin Smith movie called Zach and Miri Make a Porno.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I wanted to ask you about that. That movie looks hilarious.
Thanks.
All right, Sam, go ahead. I don't know what the fuck his point is. Sam, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hey now, Howard. How you doing?
Hey.
I got a question for Seth. Going back to his Freaks and Geeks days, a girl that's often, I think, overlooked is Linda Cardellini.
Yeah.
How awesome was she to work with?
She was great. She's on ER right now, I think. Like half the cast.
Yeah, she was wearing all the baggy clothes back in the day, but on ER, she's having an affair with John Stamos, and you see her in her lingerie.
Is she super hot?
She is pretty hot.
Smoking, Howard. You got to have her on the show.
When you were on a TV show when you're 13, you had to be getting laid back then. How old were you when you first started getting laid?
I was old. I was like, I mean, if you saw Superbad, you'll know I didn't get laid that much. I didn't get laid till I was like 19, I think.
I don't understand, though. You were on TV. I mean...
Well, I didn't get on the show till I was 17.
Okay.
So there was a few years there.
Jeez.
It's hard, but like I was on a fucking show called Freaks and Geeks. It's not like I was on like Hot and Sexy, you know.
But I mean, did you have any crazy?
Still in Hollywood.
You know, when you go to regular school and then all of a sudden you're in Hollywood and then you think.
But I didn't go back to regular school after that.
I see. Did you ever do anything crazy like three-way orgies or anything? No. You haven't had any fun.
I know, it's crazy. I think about it.
Did you smoke weed before this interview today?
No, it's way too fucking early. You would have known.
Let's go to Derek finally in Ontario.
Hey now, how are you guys doing?
Hey.
Howard, first off, thanks for showcasing so many great Canadian talents. It's awesome to have you on, Seth. Congratulations on all your success.
Thanks.
Can you give a little insight to what happened on the MTV Movie Awards? You guys were smoking pot promoting the movie, but they pulled the camera out, and what the fuck happened there?
You guys were on the MTV Movie Awards, I remember, and you were smoking, I guess, a fake joint, I assume.
And they pulled really wide. Basically, you know, the joke was, like, everyone asked what we smoke, obviously, and we thought, you know, the joke would be, oh, we smoke this, it's fake weed, and then we smoke it and we pretend to get stoned. And it's a pretty fucking simple joke. And then we were about to go on and do it, and literally, like, 30 seconds before we were supposed to go on, they're like, you guys can't do that. And we were like, what the fuck? This idea's been around for weeks. So we just said, we're going to fucking do it anyway. And we did, and they kind of pussied out, and they pulled way wide. But MTV's fucked. I was just on TRL the other day, which is not live. And and we're about to go on, and so we've been there for like an hour, and they're prepping us, and we're literally about to go on in 30 seconds to talk about Pineapple Express, and they're like, okay, go on, and don't mention weed at all. Go. And so we go on, and just whether the question pertained to it or not, we made sure everyone knew to smoke a lot of weed before they went and saw the movie.
Oh man, that's unbelievable.
Fucking cocksuckers.
Well, you got a chance. Kick Steve Langford right in the balls.
Oh, I will.
All right, let's go to BJ. What the hell's that got to do with anything? BJ, go ahead in Phoenix. Quickly, you got the last word.
I hear a bong. I like it.
BJ.
Oh, that was for you there, Rogue.
Thank you, sir.
Isn't that nice?
I think we got a lot in common, dude. That's what me and all my friends do. Sit around and fucking watch movies and get stoned, dude. If you need anybody in a movie, holla back, Jack.
All right, BJ. I think this guy's perfect for your next show.
He's going to steal my job.
Everybody go see Pineapple Express. I give it a big thumbs up. And I think it's important. If you did have children of your own, would you tell them it's okay to smoke weed?
I couldn't tell them. Though. If I did, they probably wouldn't. So that I would.
What is the appropriate age to start smoking weed?
I think like around 13.
There you go. Words of wisdom. Yeah. So there it is. Pineapple Express. What can I say? Robin and I had a blast watching it.
Thank you so much. I hope you get to see the rest of it.
I will definitely check out.
It gets better.
I saw the whole thing.
Well, awesome, man. Yeah. Thank you so much.
I hope I get a gold star.
So how'd it go in there? You had fun?
Yeah, it was great. I had a lot of fun.
What is it about Howard Show that you like doing? Free to say what you want.
He's funny. You can talk about whatever you want. He asks good questions, and he's fucking hilarious. Most of all, he's just a funny guy.
You talk a lot about smoking pot, like openly.
Well, it's a weed movie. I'm promoting the movie.
No, but just in general, like, do you think there's going to be any negative repercussions to, like, you know, saying you smoke pot? And...
No, I think because I've been pretty open about it is part of the reason that there hasn't really been any. I mean, I think it's pretty hard to attack the guy that takes this position that weed isn't that bad, you know? I mean, it's really not. So I don't get, like, yeah, no one's really making that great an argument to the other side of that.
All right, man.
I'm waiting to take a piss. It's
all right,
okay.
So you had a good time today?
Huh?
You had a good time then?
I had a great time. It was a blast.
All right, thanks for stopping by, dude.
Thanks a lot, man. Thanks.
Tommy Chong's here to promote his new book. I want to say hi to Tommy. I can't believe Cheech and Chong got back together again. That's a miracle.
Talked to him since the reunion. Remember, he was having a little trouble talking to Cheech.
Tommy Chong is part of the famous comedy duo Cheech and Chong. They've been apart for years. Suddenly there's a revival. I don't know how Tommy and Cheech got back together, but we'll hear the whole story. There's a good guy. Tommy Chong. I love this guy. Big fan. Tommy, did Cheech and Chong make a lot of money?
Yeah, we did pretty good.
I mean, enough that, like, you and Cheech getting back together, was it a money-driven thing?
He got divorced just recently.
And then he called you.
And a guy like Cheech doesn't. How you doing, Tommy? A guy like Cheech doesn't sign a prenuptial agreement with his wife?
No, well, even if he does, you have to give the minimum, which will break you anyway.
Right. There's some money that exchanged hands. Yeah. Cheech, I guess, got full of himself. Cheech and Chong was such a great comedy duo. And then I think Cheech got a little full of himself with the acting.
Well, he lives in Malibu, he hangs out with Geraldo,
Right. His fancy friends.
The parties,
So how do you guys...
golf.
Then the golf. Yeah. How do you guys end up getting back together again?
Well, I wrote that book.
Right.
This book. The unauthorized autobiography.
Of Cheech and Chong.
Cheech and Chong. He had nothing to do with it.
Was he upset that he didn't have any?
Yeah.
I mean, in other words, if there's a Cheech and Chong story to be told, you would think Cheech would be a part of it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. But you said, hey, this cat's not calling me, so I'll write the fucking book.
That's right. That's right.
You were there. You know everything that happened.
And I'm the writer.
Right.
And so I wrote it.
So he picked up the phone and said, wait a second, if you're telling my story...
Well, more or less. More or less. What he did, him and his managers put a tour together.
Right.
And they offered me the tour, and I said, I'll do it if provided my wife opens the show, and he said, yeah. Before that, he wasn't really thrilled at having my wife anywhere near the group.
Really?
The two of us, yeah.
What was it like? I mean, how long had it been since you had any kind of communication and seen your former partner, Cheech?
Well, we were talking about a movie just before I got busted. In fact, when I got busted, that ended the movie idea.
He distanced himself.
Yeah.
But, I mean, here you had a lot of bitter feelings. I'm sure he never visited you in jail.
One
time he did. I
mean, he came with Larry Charles, the guy that was going to direct the movie. They came out one time, but Cheech was, he wasn't too comfortable, being around that kind of environment.
I thought he did say a few things when you were going through all the legal battles.
Oh, he did. Yeah, he stood up for me,
Why, so what is it like when you walk in the room and there's Cheech, and now you have to, I assume, put together your comedy show. You're going around doing live comedy now.
Well, we did it.
What was it like sitting in the room with him?
It was incredible.
It was incredible.
It was incredible. It was like we'd been off for 2 weeks.
Really? And you were able to jam?
And it was fun?
It was so much fun.
Still the pot humor, or did you feel you were no longer capable of
that? No. It was a Cheech and Chong humor. That's the only thing we could remember.
And how many dates did you do together?
We did 6 shows in La Jolla, in a little small comedy club.
And was it mostly your greatest hits from all the Cheech and Chong albums?
It was the only thing we could remember.
So there were no new references. In other words, you went in and you gave the people what they wanted. It's almost like when if the Beatles could go out on tour.
Hits,
Do
yeah.
the hits. Give the people what the Dave's not here. Let's run through the routine.
That's it. We did the routine. The good part, the new part of the show was that, I've been doing stand-up for like 20 years by myself.
Sure.
And so to fill in, I would do stand-up.
Right.
And then my wife, Shelby, opened the show, and she did like 25 minutes of killer stuff.
Comedy?
Killed them. Comedy.
No kidding.
Stand-up comedy.
And she was good.
She was incredible.
You love that wife.
6 shows.
You must.
6 shows.
Now, wait a
and
minute.
the last
Is
show
she good, or are you
she's
just
good.
in love?
Hey,
he's in love.
No, she's good. You can be in love all you want, but when you get on that stage, you're either funny or you're not funny. You can still be in love, but she's not working.
You bring up your wife in your new book, of course, in the authorized biography of Tommy Chong and 𝗫𝗄𝗿𝗱. You say you met your wife while you were married to the other wife.
Yes.
So when you see this guy John Edwards,
yes,
the vice presidential candidate and all that, when you see him in trouble, do you laugh at this guy for lying about all of this? Should he have just come clean?
Well, his penis, the penis rules.
Right. And he won't say that.
So any man, look at Clinton or anybody, the penis, you just have to laugh at his penis.
You can't argue with it. Right?
How long did you lie for? In other words, you must have lived the lie for a while.
Oh, I lived it a long time. I lived it. Well, she was still in high school.
Oh.
And we were never.
Your wife, who's now was in high school.
Oh, you were waiting for her to get out of school.
No, we were never. The reason we stayed together, we were never going to be together.
Right.
It was a plan. She said, "You're married," and the reason we had our affair was that I was safe. She didn't want to get involved with anybody. I'm a married man. She could, come and go as she pleased.
Right.
And so we were never going to be together.
Right.
And then she got pregnant.
Ah.
And then we decided. We didn't even think about getting rid of it. We just said, yeah, we're going to keep it.
So you had to go home and tell your wife.
No.
What?
No.
You kept it quiet?
Kept it quiet.
How do you do that?
I kept 2 families.
Oh, my God.
Oh, you're one of those guys.
Oh, yeah.
You had 2 families. How long did you have the 2 families?
Years.
No shit.
Yeah.
God, what a
how
hero.
Did you get, yeah, I mean,
my wife, my ex-wife, finally got tired of it, and
she knew.
Oh, so she knows now.
Oh yeah, they know. They know from the beginning.
Right.
They know from the beginning, but they don't mention it. You don't talk. As long as you don't talk about it, it doesn't exist. You see, and it might go away.
So should John Edwards have come out right away and just said, or you admire what he did? In other words, try to keep it a secret, keep a lid on it.
Do you just have sympathy for the guy? And of course he's lying, but he can't help it.
Right. Well, yeah, I mean, what are you going to tell the truth? Yeah, I messed up. You just have to. Well, my excuse, like my first wife is black, beautiful Maxine
black
Sneed.
woman,
and so I just, my joke is that, I became so black I ended up marrying a white woman.
But you've never cheated on this new wife.
No. Well, not officially.
Oh my God!
No.
The love of your life.
What happened there?
No.
There's a lot of high school kids
Is that in the
around.
book too?
It's not the guy, it's the penis.
I know.
My penis has been retired.
What did your penis do?
No, it's retired. It's been retired for years.
You have a black fixation, though. I know your current wife is white, but you always wanted to be a black guy. You grew up in a black neighborhood, I take it, and then you said, hey, man.
Well, I grew up in Calgary. The only black neighborhood, there was like 6 black people in the whole city.
Right, but you were fascinated.
But I found it. I found them. Wherever they were, I found them. Yeah. And when I got into
it is to be a black man. Are you serious? You wanted to be a black?
Oh yes. In Canada,
he was ready for it.
In Canada.
In Canada, listen. If you're a black guy in Canada, you get the foxes of foxes.
Really?
Yeah.
Because there's so few.
Yeah, there's so
You're
few.
a novelty.
And you don't have to sing. You just have to be able to stand on stage to hold a microphone and make a noise or something. And, all the girls would flock.
Beetlejuice would get laid.
Here we are celebrating the career of Cheech and Chong in this new book. And, you know, you think about it, isn't it a miracle that a guy like Tommy Chong and a guy like 𝗫𝗄𝗏 succeeded? I mean, how many comedians can really make and generate the record sales and the money and the stage money? It really is a phenomenal thing, right? Do you ever look back on it and go, how the hell did it all happen?
Oh, yeah.
How did you two find each other?
He was dodging the draft up in Canada. He was the only Mexican I know that snuck into Canada.
He had it all wrong.
Yeah, and he actually became a landed immigrant for a while.
Yeah.
And then he met me, and I had a acting group going, and then we ended up, the acting group broke up.
He was dodging the Vietnam War.
Yeah.
So in a way, the Vietnam War, if it wasn't for that, you two never would have met.
That's right.
So you love the Vietnam War.
Oh, well, for that reason.
Sure. Why
And we
not?
had a lot of material. And then, so when Cheech and I, when the rest, the other actors left, Cheech and I stayed together. We formed a band first.
You were a musician.
Yeah, and Cheech is a singer, somewhat.
But you wrote the hit song Basketball Jones.
Yeah.
So I mean, you really know how to handle. And you hung out with real serious musicians. You hung out with Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
And some of the big stars today. Tina Turner, did you hang out with?
I'm a big,
You didn't fuck her, though.
You didn't see Ike,
No.
hit
I was
with
Ike.
boot.
He lent him a sneaker. Tommy was backstage, and I said, "You got that sneaker? What size is that?"
As a matter of
the
fact,
shoe, and the rest was history.
I read a great story about how recently in the paper about how Basketball Jones came about. Didn't Jack Nicholson have something to do with that?
Yeah.
What is that story?
He was driving Cheech and I to the Laker game, and he was impatient, so he was driving on the wrong side of the road on the oncoming traffic because he's Jack Nicholson, and he was passing all the cars going into the parking lot. And so Cheech was in the back seat, and every time Cheech got nervous, he'd sing and make up words for different songs. And instead of Love Jones, he was in the back seat going, "I got a basketball Jones."
That's funny.
Got a basketball Jones. And he sang that, and the next morning, next day, I remembered, and we went into the studio,
and it was a big hit.
And then we wrote the rest of the
How many records did that sell, Basketball Jones?
Oh, no idea.
You don't even remember.
I never got an account.
But Jack Nicholson is a bit of a hypocrite in your life in the sense that you met him early on before Cheech and Chong were famous. Yeah. And he basically told you to fuck off, didn't he?
Yeah, in a Jack Nicholson way.
Where were you? Where did you meet him? At a party?
It was at Lou Adler's house.
Lou Adler was a big record producer.
Yeah, and he was our producer.
Right.
And he discovered us, and we had I think we had a record out by then.
Right.
Dave's not here, but no one really knew who we were.
Right.
And so we were at this Lou Adler party, and everybody was there, like Mick Jagger, and I went into this room to smoke a joint, and John Lennon's sitting on the floor. And so I offered him a toke, and John, no, he had an immigration problem, so he didn't want to smoke.
Is that embarrassing when you go up to a big celebrity and say, "Hey, let's smoke together," and they turn you down?
Not really.
No.
No, yeah, it's understandable, Right. It was a big, stinky joint. It wasn't a good, it was
not like the shit you get today.
No, not like today.
No.
And then Rod Stewart walked in.
Yeah.
And he started messing with his hair, and I offered him a toke, and he said, no, his voice.
His voice.
And so then...
So no one would smoke with you?
It was kind of, embarrassing. Yeah, it was a little bit embarrassing.
It was embarrassing.
And so I walked out, and I ran into Nicholson, and instead of offering him a joint, I tried to give him a compliment, And you know how you get nervous and you say the wrong thing.
Right.
Well, I said the wrong thing. He had just did a movie called Last Detail.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's just staring at me, and he never had his dark glasses on. He's just looking at me. And I said, "Hey, I really liked you in that movie." I said, that scene where you're combing your hair, like you comb for about an hour, And I says, "Did you improvise that?" I said, "Because it was amazing, because you don't have any hair, and you're combing it."
And what did he say?
He says, "Excuse me." Just walked by me. And just,
so here you were at the beginning of your career, and you were sort of a pariah. I mean, here you are, this hippie who smokes weed all day.
Nobody will smoke with you.
And all these so-called wild boys, they're all shying away from you.
Oh, totally.
You were too wild for them.
Totally, man.
It's a fabulous life, man. It really is.
If anybody